Howdy. How we doing? 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 Think we're chilling on both platforms? Methinks we're good to go. Found the right profile and such? Yes. What's up, Joe? How we doing, buddy? Excuse me. Cheese, what's happening? Chat, how we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Chat, how was our weekend? Do I have display cap on? No, we're chilling. Chat, how was our weekend? How did we enjoy ourselves? What's happening? Gotta get my watch streak on Twitch. Hold on. Yeah. You chilling? Ugh. Dude, I am so sore. Oh my god. Oh, I don't even know what it's from, but God. I feel like I just got tossed around, bro. Should we change face cards around? I feel like Shovel Knight is good for spades. Hearts, pretty much everything is good, which is kind of awkward. But like, Among Us, just iconic. We'll work on Slay the Spire for clubs for a second here. And we'll do Dave the Diver for diamonds. The classic. The classic. Cheese on Twitch. What's good? What's good? We are indeed. Garl? I don't know if I said your name right. We are indeed back with some more Gold Stake Balatro. Chat. So we had a very long... How long did we even do multiplayer stuff for? Like 2 weeks? I was about to lay down, but I can stay for a bit. If you're gonna go to bed, bro. I don't want to keep you. You gotta be well rested, bro. All right. So we were doing multiplayer stuff for quite a while. I think it was like 2 weeks, give or take. But we're back to the old vanilla grind. Keeping myself, don't worry. I got you. We're back to the old vanilla grind. It's the dude. What's good, Stray? How you doing, man? We're back to the good old vanilla grind. We have 20 jokers left on the dot for C++. And we're gonna try and get some of those accomplished tonight. Hope you're well, man. Right back at you, dude. Hope all is well. I'm doing pretty damn good myself. No, not many complaints. I don't know why I just went into my vouchers. I'm kind of just yapping. So we have 20 jokers that we still need stickers on. Most of them are like just common, like stupid jokers, like crazy joker and stuff like that. Stuff that we would rather have negative if we have it at all, but it is what it is. But I think we should be able to get some easy stickers with some of these jokers. Did you get a low taper fade? No, my hair is tied back, bruh. How many jokers have you not won at all with? I'm pretty sure the only joker that is completely stickerless in my collection right now is... Oh, there's Mad Joker and Droll Joker. Those are those two. And then I think the only other one that's completely stickerless is Cartomancer. I don't think I've ever won a game with Cartomancer, ever. Yeah, because all of these are golden and Cartomancer. So yeah, it's literally Mad Joker, Droll Joker, and Cartomancer. Unseen did a Droll Joker setup once. You should too. Bro, what? What do you mean a Droll Joker setup? Just like all the Droll Jokers? That would be so bad, man. Cartomancer is pretty good. Cartomancer's good. It's just kind of awkward to keep in a full build, no? Like, 1 tarot card per round is, like, strong in the early and mid game, but, like, anti-7, anti-8, Cartomancer's kind of bad, no? I don't know. Maybe I'm sleeping on him, but I usually don't. I usually don't keep Cartomancer. He's kind of like... It'd be like keeping, like, Midas Mask or something like that. Like, you still get value, technically, but it's, like, only up till a certain point. Anyway, had to snap my girlfriend, chat. Very important things. All right, chat. Any decks that we want to see in particular before I get into it? If there's no decks that chat wants to see in particular, I will probably either play Ghost because it's fun or play Red deck and we'll just rotate. The tarots are always a constant stream. I mean, I guess. No Twin Towers? Bro. We're not doing the Twin Towers challenge, at least not right now. Maybe we'll do it. Maybe we'll do it, you know, at some point in the future. Do the stream and stop snapping me? Bro, literally getting clowned by my own girlfriend. That's crazy. Yellow deck? Okay, we'll do yellow deck. Yellow deck should be a pretty decently easy win, provided we get like a little bit lucky in the early game. My sub is expiring today. I'm cooked. That's no bueno, dude. You gotta lock in. Green deck, green stake. I'm only doing gold stakes today, but we could. I could be convinced to do a green deck. I actually am not like super opposed to green deck anyway. Garl with the follow again. Let me know if I like said that right or wrong. Welcome to Twitch. I appreciate it. Anyway, yellow deck. How many people do we have in here? I guess it's up to y'all whether we run predictions or not. I generally don't run predictions for the first run because generally there's not a ton of people in here until like a couple runs in. She grows on my Michael till I extinct. That's wild. Crazy first time chat in the Twitch. Generally, I don't run predictions on... Well, that's a crazy top deck. Okay. Generally, I don't run predictions on the first run just because there's not a ton of people in here, so the channel point economy tends to, like, not do much. But, I mean, it's your guys' channel points, so if you want a prediction, I'll run a prediction right now. Otherwise, we'll just play the run. Immediately, Ride the Bus is, like, an insane shop one. Isn't it pronounced Michelle? I've heard it pronounced the same way. I'm sure it's Michelle, but I've heard people say Michael and heard people say Michelle. So I just like rotate between them. Imagine not having C++ Focus Shock. I've never said that because I don't have it. What do you mean? Okay, so we'll take the stickerless Ride the Bus. That's like a huge start this early. Do we want the Buffoon pack? I mean, we might as well, right? She turtle on my bean till I extinct also. Bro's a poet. Hello Aiden. How we doing? So here's our first like big decision of the run. We need a sticker on Banner. And Banner with Ride the Bus is like a really solid early game strat. But I have two problems with this. A, it's eternal rental, so this is losing us $3 over the course of the game every round. And furthermore, it's Banner. So maybe this is not the best. I think let's go with Zany Joker. And we could even sell him for interest, which I think I'm going to do. Is that Zany? Yeah, it's Zany. I don't really think that's what we want, though. We could go for the straight. We could go for a flush of some kind. A flush is probably going to have face cards. Maybe we don't care that much about that this early in the game, but like I would like to, I mean, Ride the Bus is phenomenal. I would like to scale it ASAP if I can. Let's maybe just do this. Or even like this. Zany my goat? No, Zany should not be your goat, bro. Zany my goat is a crazy sentence. Zany is horrible, bro. We both know it. I have a new character I'm addicted to playing in Rivals. Yo, low-key, I have not played Rivals in, like, so long. I need to hop on Rivals. Chat, Rivals stream? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay, straight with +2 molt, I think, gets us out. Zany is so fire, though? No, he's not, bro. Zany? She invisible on my Joker till I 2 out of 2. That's crazy. Wily Joker better, I'll say it. That plus molt is absolutely fire. Hell yeah. I'm always down to play in 100 ping. Somebody said the fuck is Marvel Rivals? Have you just been living in a cave since like December? What? No shot that's real. We could go Celestial Pack. Everything else is probably... Well, we're never going Wily because, again, Eternal Rental. And also, like, 3 of a Kind is kind of a garbage hand to play towards. Popcorn's, like, okay, but it kind of messes with our interest, which is a little bit annoying, but maybe it's just, like, the best play here. Mega Arcana is, like, cool, but, like, what do we want from this, realistically? Because we're not going to be at, like, Hermie value, right? Brother's been sitting in the core of the earth? Now, dead ass, dude. What up, Mike? What's good, Dan? All right, let's just take the popcorn go next, and then we probably only need like 1 flush to clutch up. Yeah, we can go for the hearts. Or maybe not? Okay. I mean, I'm not that gutted over it, because now we can just like farm some ride the bus value. And we get the flush here. Okay. Zeti's fine. Another one? Hold on, brother. Welcome back, Zany Joker. You were not missed. We could take a standard pack. The Arcana is like a little bit more enticing now, just because if we hit a Hermie, we get buku bucks. She pop on my core until I +20. That is wild, man. Let's take the High Priestess and just see what's in the box. I kind of want to block with both of these. I feel like both of these... I guess with, like, Ride the Bus, maybe high card is doable, but that's also, like, 9 times out of 10, our high card is going to be a face card. So that's probably flying a bit close to the sun for Ride the Bus. I think we just block with both of those. We can get past, with a +16 on Popcorn, we can definitely get past Small Blind without any chip jokers. Like, I would love to see a chip joker, but, like, we don't need one immediately, per se. Let's play the low straight. I've played like 11 hours of Black Panther in a day, I'm assuming is what you meant by that. She ride on my bus till I produce +1 molt. That's crazy. Aiden with the 3-stream streak, or 5-stream streak. How did I go from 3 streams to 5? The fuck? Magic? Magic deck? Balatro reference? So with Ride the Bus, Burglar is like phenomenal. And on yellow deck, it's kind of cool because like we're already at interest cap, so this is just more money. Kind of like Burglar here. I would love to see a Hermit in here. We do not see a Hermit in here. I would love to see foil on Ride the Bus. I think the ideal play is Devil, but like if we get the foil, we got the foil, just not where I wanted it. But okay, regardless, I'm like somewhat okay with that. I even thought about selling the popcorn just because I knew that was gonna happen, but you know. It is what it is. Polychrome? No, we don't want Polychrome. We want a chip joker. Eat these, what eat these? Okay, now we can just play. We can just sit here and play pairs for the whole game. Just average gold stake things. Just sit here and play pairs until the end of time. You know how it be, chat. You know how it be. You remember this part of the video game. Just, you know, you click that gold stake button and it's just immediately pair simulator. All right, awesome Eternal Mail-In to go with my Burglar. Eternal Mail-In and Perishable Hit the Road to go with my Burglar. This game loves me, can't you tell? There's an argument to be going back in time. I think when we have Ride the Bus, and especially with our econ being set like this early in the game, probably going back in time is really bad here. Because it gives us less hands for money, and it also gives us less hands to be scaling ride the bus, we could pop a priestess and hope that it actually gives us what we want this time. We could pop an emperor and hope for like money. I think magician is like not that great yet. Kind of want emperor. Hungman to get rid of face cards. Devil. Just for money. That works for me. Surely Shock doesn't play a high card face card and lose the entire run. No. I'm okay. With as bad as I am with like selling runs that definitely have potential, I don't think I've ever like the last time that I sold a ride the bus run by playing a face card was deadass probably like 2 months ago. Onk Burglar for real. I think if I was gonna onk any, for the record, I don't think onk is the play here, but if I was gonna onk anything, I think it would be ride the bus, just because like two scaling plus mult jokers is kind of an auto win. The only thing that kind of makes me not want to do that is because A, we wouldn't have burglar or chip joker for the time being, so it makes our early game a little bit less reliable. But like maybe it's considerable here, because 2 ride the buses is pretty much just like if we get a plus mult joker and if we get mercury levels, we just like auto win. But there's no guarantee that we're gonna get either of those, right? So I think maybe we just play like a talisman or even a red seal. I think talisman for this early in the game is probably much better. Could also just hang them here so that I have room. Let's hang a queen and a 5. Put a talisman on... I mean, is there really... like, does it matter what we put this on if we're just playing pairs? Just put it on a 10, I guess. Keep the devil card for in this PvP. Yeah, see, the mark is kind of unfortunate because I can only cycle one of these face down cards at a time unless I want to gamble on... because like if I were to do this hand, it would be ideal, but like these could be 2 jacks or 2 queens, and then I play 2 pair face cards, and then I just screw myself. Not super relevant when we're this early in the run, but like it's still a little bit scary. I would have actually onked the bus there. I mean, there's definitely, probably smash like. We probably could have gotten away with it, but I like to play conservatively when I have econ. But yeah, I mean, it was not a bad play whatsoever. I mean, fool for Hungman here is like cool, but fool for just in general is like kind of sick. Let's take clearance sale into this Arcana pack. Okay, we can Hermie fool Hermie. I like that. I like that. It's in the box. I mean, Eternal Chad is never anything that we're sad about, right? We have a gold seal in the deck that we can just look for forever. Clearance sale after buying Fool, smash like. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Because originally I was going to pass on the clearance sale, but then I was like, no, that would be passing up too much value. And also there's a Hermit in this pack, like guaranteed, right? Eternal Chad we're never sad about, but like the only... we kind of have to like play into this because the only thing that we have that Eternal Chad cares about is our gold seal, which like $9 is really, really cool, but like that's out of our entire deck. That's the only thing. I still think Eternal Chad is like good enough here to just pick up. I don't think there's ever been a run where I've been sad about buying an Eternal Chad, right? Does Drunkard Burglar work? I don't think it does, but I almost want to test it just for science here. I'm not going to, because I'm almost certain it doesn't work like that, but like I am a little bit interested. Mystic Summit is not normally something I would pick up, but it is just free mult here because we already have the robber. Okay, this is the absolute worst pair that we can play, and we're scoring 2,000. Granted, that is with foil popcorn. Okay, this is a little bit unfortunate, but I think with our Joker lineup, this is fine. Let's Devil the King for right now, and then let's death this gold seal. Ship it. Grab a $12 hand. That's pretty sick. Okay, our popcorn is eaten, so we need... I almost said eated, bro. That's crazy. We need a chip joker. Let's maybe, before we start re-rolling, look in the standard packs. We have a foil card, which is really good for right now, and a blue seal, which is also just, like, incredible. So that's a snap pick. And then a rock. I don't like rocks whatsoever, but with 7 hands, we can probably see a lot of our deck. Maybe we just take the rocks so that we can live if we get, like, turbo unlucky with chip jokers. Bang. Per usual, shock buys items, then clearance sale. Photo Chad, next shop, trust. Bro, what? It does if Drunkard is last. I didn't know that. That's actually kind of sick. Yeah, Photo Chad, ride the bus is best synergy for sure. I beat you with a rock in multiplayer? That's so true. I'm still pissed about that. I'm just kidding. We can pick up Juggler to make our Temperance a bit better, and also just Juggler is like kind of good. Pick up a tower. Hey, Photo Chad, smash like. Good synergy, right, guys? All right, let's go next. We could pick up Investment Tag, but like we definitely don't need that. We just need A, planet cards, and B, a chip joker. Maybe not necessarily in that order, but like, you know. Whichever. This definitely wins because we have the rock. Just barely doesn't. Smash like for pair of 2s. I mean, high card almost assuredly wins here, right? High card, yeah, we need, like, how many points? Okay. I was gonna say let's find the gold seal, but no. Me when streamer doesn't take Photo Chad when Chad is eternal? Bro, we're fine. We've already started cutting face cards, okay? If we hadn't cut face cards, I could have taken Photo Chad, but A, Photo Chad is lame. B, ride the bus is like, it's fine for what we want to be doing. Kiwi's blessing meant nothing? Bro. We're fine, chat. All right, let's pick up these 2, reroll. Cringe. Let's take the buffoon pack. Neither of these are a chip joker. We could just take up Jolly for more points than Juggler. Because Juggler probably means nothing to us right now, but it's also an unstickered joker, and like we don't need extra molt right now, right? What's the mod that shows the molt at the bottom of the jokers? It is Joker Display. Very good mod, I would highly recommend. Especially if you're a streamer, but also just like it's very convenient in general for playing the game. If you die, it's because you didn't do photo. Yeah, probably. Chat, we're not doing it. I'm pre-firing. Everybody's saying it. We're not doing a throwback run. I'm sorry. We're not doing a throwback run. That is not happening today. Do chip jokers exist? But why? It's cool, bro. Okay, so notably, I was about to freak out because we have Burglar, or because we have Needle, but notably Needle is shut off by the Burglar, which I completely forgot until just now, so that's kind of cool. We can keep the gold card and then snap off a 2 and a jack, just so that we have less face cards that we're playing. Chat, doesn't it feel so nice to be able to play multiple hands on the Needle? I was 100% expecting for Kiwi to start summoning demons when you skipped the photo. Well, I mean, give him time. Give him time. There's still a chance. Let's pick up the strength and then go immediately into this buffoon pack. I just need, like, pretty much any chip joker, man, here. I'm just going to keep it a stack. Zany would have helped there, by the way. Thanks, chat. Thanks, chat. Is Bean better than Juggler? It is immediately, but like maybe we care a little bit about levels. The mouth is a nothing burger because we're pretty much only playing pairs anyway. I mean, Bean is better, obviously, than Juggler, but like... Well, I mean, let's think about this. These 2 are probably in our lineup forever. Just because more hands with Burglar is insane, and like Chad is more money with the gold seal, it's more scoring with the glass and the rock and the foil. Mystic Summit and Juggler are probably on the chopping block. I don't see us keeping either of these for the full run, just because that's like the nature of pair builds, right? We need a chip joker and we need a times mult joker. So maybe because we are thinking about rotating out the juggler, we just take the bean here. I feel like there's a green joker next to ante, and I say that he shows this ante just to spite me. All right, let's take the bean here. Let's take the bean here. Reroll riffraff 8-ball. Awful. That is a chip joker, but it's not an incredibly enticing one. I think we take this mega standard. That's a chip card, but it's not one that we can effectively play. So maybe we just skip. We have buffoon tag, but that's probably not ever happening. We could potentially strength kings into aces, but other than that, I don't really think we care about the strength. Let's put the rock in front. I want to play big hands first, but now, okay, I was just gonna say now I kind of want to sack for our blue seal and or our gold seal. How much does like pair of threes score here? No extra chips. 770, that's perfectly fine. We're scaling ride the bus, and I essentially just want to find my my blue seal, because if we're not going to be able to have a chip joker, then we at the very least need to have like some form of chips. Slide joker next ante, don't worry. I mean, slide joker is unironically just like better than Mystic Summit, right? Yeah, let's just play this. I would really love to see the blue seal. Unlucky. Does mean we get to keep both of our tarot cards, but I don't think we care that much about that. We do get to farm some money off of this Chad pair, though, so like I can't complain that much. Grab the $8. Cartomancer. Like, what is this producing that we care about immediately? Hierophant. Immediately Hierophant, and Hierophant falls off immediately after we find A, a chip joker, or B, Mercury cards. But it is a rental, so like maybe I think we check everything else in the shop first before we make our decision, but like there we could take Cartomancer potentially. None of these help us. Maybe Full House with the bean is doable. I think Carto is pretty good. Hello, Kita. Well, like, what do we care about besides Hierophant that the Cartomancer produces? Immolate's cool. It could hit face cards. Could also hit a blue seal, which is pretty tragic, but like this is just more money. I think we always immolate. It hit a face card and didn't hit blue seal. That's like damn near as well as that could go. Scares you? Lamau, did y'all see how scared he got? Thanks, Led. We also have to think about, okay, we're calling this out because it's not stickered, so we want the gold sticker on this, but like, if this is a rental, are we really keeping it 4 entire antes and some change? I want to say no. It's not a definitive no, but I want to say no. Turtle Bean is also pretty cool because like we have, on a deck as thin as this, we have higher chance of drawing our gold seals, which probably give us more tarot cards than Cartomancer does because of the money. We can draw our purple or our blue seal to get Mercury cards. We can draw our gold to get more money. We can draw rocks to just live. Why did you take Eternal Chad? Because you're never sad about Eternal Chad, bro. Eternal Chad just off of these 2 gold seals has given us like $15 of value already. More than that because I'm an idiot. It's given us $18 of value because we've chatted the gold seal twice. Maybe even more than that. He didn't take photo. Well, I mean, we could have, but I think Ride the Bus is more consistent with a burglar lineup. I don't remember if we had burglar then, though. If we didn't have burglar then, it was a misplay. But if we did have burglar, I think Ride the Bus is just way more consistent late game. Jokajola? No. Uranus. We can take this for right now. Do you have tips for black deck? I forgot how crap it is. We did have burglar. Yeah, then I probably always stick with ride the bus. No, I don't have tips for black deck. I am debating starting a YouTube series. Chat, let me know if y'all think this is a good idea. I am debating. This was sparked. Okay, a little bit of a lore update. After we did Hello Grimbo and Baron. Grimbo's way worse for right now, but I think Grimbo Ride the Bus is just like an auto win, and it's also Grimbo Burglar. What's good? Hey, Orange. How you doing, man? Chat, we have a minor leaguer. I called it? Yeah, true. I feel like there's got to be a trick to black deck, but I don't know about it yet. Okay, so here's some lore. After I got done with stream on Saturday, after after we got done like watch partying a bunch of people, first off, I watched a bunch of streamers. Orange Aces was one of the streamers that I watched, and Orange Aces absolutely flattened the competition. I don't even know how that happened, man, because you're the GOAT. Because you're the GOAT. Orange Aces got to top 4, damn near uncontested. Is that the guy who took all the good negatives? Yeah, Orange Aces got to the top 4, damn near uncontested. Bro put up the best fight of all time, especially for somebody who's like very new to multiplayer, comparatively speaking. Anyway, so I got done watching like all the streams and stuff. The only tip I can think is try and remember that you have a 6th Joker slot on black deck. Yeah, if your name is Focus Shock, you forget that you have a 6th Joker slot, which is somewhat troublesome sometimes. Focus Shock looks like my shelf. What does that even mean? Anyway, I kind of want to get rid of Bean here. I'm not super confident that we can get rid of Mystic Summit yet and survive. Like, getting rid of Bean feels bad, but I think I'm just gonna do it. Anyway, so I played some Gold Stake after the tournament and everything wrapped up. I beat red deck first try, blue deck first try, yellow deck first try. No, yellow deck died to anti-8 boss, but that's because I got distracted and was stupid. I could have played around it and won. So I'm counting it as a win. Beat green deck first try, so I 4-streaked Gold Stakes on my phone while I was watching a movie with my mom after the tournament. I got to black deck, and I got immediately destroyed, as one does on black deck. You know, typical black deck things. I got eviscerated immediately. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll just run this back. Oh, we need the rock, like, very badly here. Black deck rocks? First shop, Riffraff gave me foil, swash, and delayed grab. Bro, what? That's literally just a free run. What? That's literally just a free run. Now you just need dagger, for real? Okay. Here come the dagger sympathizers. Anyway, what was I saying? Black deck, it sucks. I got immediately eviscerated by black deck. I was like, okay, typical black deck things. We'll run it back. Died again. Okay, we'll run it back, yada yada. I must have lost. I've been playing it all weekend to try and prove to myself that I can beat black deck Gold Stake. I must have lost after win streaking the first 4 decks in a row. I must have lost like 24 black deck Gold Stake matches in a row. And this has spawned an idea in my brain to make like a not Twitch stream, but like a YouTube series where I like sit down and record, and we just do a bunch of Gold Stake runs on only black deck and try to win streak black deck Gold Stake eventually, and just like pick up tips for what works and what doesn't, because it was it legitimately was such an ungodly loss streak of mine that it like sparked some creative energy, and I was like, okay, I have to like make some sort of YouTube content out of this. C++ only black deck stream. I don't think I would ever take it that far, mostly because vanilla C++ has taken me like what, 2-3 months now. But like, I thought about it just because like black deck took down the doc. I'd watch. I'm afraid to even attempt black deck. Black deck sucks so much, man. My entire like thesis behind doing this is Doc Spectred is like the LeBron of Balatro, and Doc Spectred's Gold Stake win streak of 60 plus games was dethroned by Black Deck. So my logic in like doing a series like this is like, okay, if one could master Black Deck Gold Stake, like there are decks that suck outside of Black Deck. I don't like Nebula deck. I don't like Anaglyph deck, but like Black Deck is by a mile the biggest offender. So if one could master Black Deck Gold Stake, one would like by a mile increase their chances of like Gold Stake streaking. That's like my entire point behind potentially doing something like this, is just to try and like increase the Gold Stake win streak like potential, I guess. So I don't know. Let me know if that sounds like something that would be silly, because I would definitely do that. Riffraff procced again and gave me egg, but I didn't want to interrupt you again, bro. That's literally just a free run. Yes, do it. Okay. Orange Ace has told me I had to do it, so now you know. Now I have to do it. I wouldn't want to upset the goat, you know. No, but like I don't know. I feel like I don't know how frequently I would do it, or even if I would like continue it past like an episode or two, but like I have this idea and I really want to set out on it now, because I feel like if we could just like get a definitive list of like, okay, this works on Black Deck, this traditionally works in Gold Stake but doesn't work on Black Deck, like if we could just get a bunch of runs, get a large sample size, and narrow down what works and what doesn't specifically on the Black Deck, I feel like that would be a great like a great piece of information, a great like educational resource for future Balatro players. See how you can streak on every deck would be a great series. Ooh, that's actually good. That's actually good. Has anybody ever done just like singular deck streaks? I feel like that would be... Chat, what do we think would be the best deck for Gold Stake win streaking? Probably yellow deck, honestly. Yellow deck or blue deck, I feel like. Or maybe not like the most... They don't give you like the most explosive numbers. Maybe not the easiest to play, but like they're the most consistent, right? Yellow deck in particular. I feel like both of those would be kind of goated. Maybe Plasma? I don't know. Plasma, you would need a lot of, yeah, exactly, not as consistent. You would need a lot of playtime in Plasma for Plasma to be good, because Plasma Gold Stake is like, there's a lot of navigation that you have to do to get it to work. Plasma deck in the Gold Stakes needs a very good pilot in order to produce results, right? Okay, is it worth greeting for the blue seal here? Almost definitely not. Plasma messed a lot of people up in the tourney. Yeah. I feel like it isn't a popular multiplayer deck. I feel like there's people who like it that like make it popular, if that makes sense. Like I feel like the community as a whole doesn't really like it, but I feel like there are quite a few people that pilot it. Abandon isn't a bad shout either. Yeah, Abandon would probably be pretty consistent as well. Abandon might actually be better. I think Abandon is great. Yellow is great. Okay, we get the Saturn planet card, kind of cringe, but I would rather get a Saturn planet card than die, so that's like perfectly fine. Oh, Mercury in the shop. Let's go. See, this is interesting. I don't love this, but we need a sticker on it, and like it's a chip joker for right now because it's foil. I think if this was just straight rental, I would slot it in for Mystic Summit. But Eternal, I maybe don't love this because we're either getting rid of Mystic Summit. Essentially, we're always getting rid of Burglar for this, right? Which is kind of cringe and kind of defeats like half the purpose of taking it. Because if we get rid of Mystic Summit right now, then we have to get rid of Burglar sometime down the road to get Times Molt, and then it's just the same analogy in reverse. If we get rid of Burglar right now, well, we just lose Burglar. Plasma is ironically cruel, true. People think plasma is easy because the first anti is so easy. Well, I think it's just like a white stake diff, right? Like plasma white stake is like brain dead easy because the blind scaling on white stake is like just small enough where if you just chip maxing for the end game is not a good idea on like gold stake plasma at all, much less like the lower stakes. But like white stake plasma, you can get along perfectly fine by just chip maxing, right? So I think people see that on white stake and they're like, oh, this shit's easy. You can just chips max your way through the whole game. But like, that's not how it works on once you like, even on green stake and above, once the blind score scales like even a little bit, it's just not feasible unless you have like Wii Chad, right? I really want this, but I don't know if it's worth giving up Burglar. Because also, like, we're relatively weak, so, like, we want to be able to see... The blue seal is, like, the best thing that we can see for leveling up pair. But also, like, our rocks we really want to see. Just so we're not dying. I guess we could take it, because I've been saying this whole time we need a chip joker. We could potentially get a sticker on this. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Let's get out of Mystic Summit, maybe. I think it's fine for right now, and at the point where we find, like we can find Blackboard to replace Burglar with, right? And then it's just kind of over. I think we're okay. Sell you. Don't need Dusk. All right, let's rip both of these now. We have no discards for the time being, so the purple seal, while it's normally pretty good, is like maybe not good until we sell Burglar, and I have no intention of doing so right now, especially with the rental reserved. So maybe, I mean, we could keep this for like reserved parking value. I don't know. I don't love that. This is also really awkward on a ride the bus run because we've been cutting so many face cards, but like it is what it is. Got a Mercury card. Let's go next. The mouth, unless we get obscenely unlucky, is just a nothing burger. We'll pop Devil on the blue seal immediately. We're gonna have to get a little bit greedy to keep the blue seal, but I think it's like well worth it, right? Yeah, reserve parking was actually like such a misplay in retrospect, because like when you're playing Ride the Bus, you always want to be cycling your face cards out. This was such a huge blunder. But I put my money blinders on because I'm a greedy little boy like that. It's alright. It's a chip joker, chat. It's a chips joker. It's a plus 50 chip. It's a Sly joker, but with a different like texture. That's all we need right now. Honestly, that's it. Like, we got a gold sticker on Sly joker relatively early on. That's all I'm gonna say. This could function as a Sly joker, and I wouldn't be sad. Chat. W copium. W copium. Anyway. Pluto is sad, but still usable. Uranus is the same type of deal. Don't love either of those, but like we can work with that. Well, not off to an incredible start. Definitely not off to an incredible start. Bro, is bro cooked here? Kind of looking like it, honestly. I don't know if I'd say cooked. We're cycling the blue seal, which feels really bad, but we need a pair so that we can get these face cards out of our hand. There we go. Level 4 pair is already just like so much better. Yeah, we need Times Molt like really badly. Blackboard here would be phenomenal. I'm not even particularly mad. Constellation Planet card. Selling Burglar for this is risky. I'm gonna rip the Buffoon pack and see if there's anything better in here. Would you look at that? There is absolutely not. I think it's a necessary sack. He's scoring the bare minimum he needs, so he's getting slightly cooked with a lighter. I mean, yeah, kinda. So we roll down a little aggressively just so we can scale Constellation. Not selling parking. Does bro not see the eternal sticker on it? It might be over, chat. You just don't believe in the master, and it's kind of hurtful, I'm not gonna lie. It's crazy how you don't believe in the master, bro. The double gold seal, actually a misplay because well, not technically, because like, what are the odds that I draw into another 10 so that I can play another pair? Like, pretty low, right? Play a pair of rocks. That should still count as a pair, but I understand why it's not, why it doesn't. Hello, someone unknown. It's going well so far, thank you. The Mega Celestial's pretty cool. Let's hopefully get some money. Not a lot of money, but we can work with this. Stone cards have no rank. Yeah, I'm aware. That's why I said I understand why it's not a pair, but I wish it was. It would make me happy. I thought that was gonna score 10k less points. Nah, you're tripping, bro. Okay, go next. The Serpent is fine. We just can't play. We just can't like cycle extra cards if we're playing pairs, which like whatever. 4 of a kind should be 2 pair. See, I agree, but people say that there's a good argument for why it's not, and I don't remember what that argument is, but I remember it being explained to me, and I remember going, okay, that makes sense why it's not. So I'm not like that hung up about it. This is gonna score like Dookie, but we're gonna win anyway, so I would like to keep our aces for our last hand. I'm gonna get rid of some Grimbo molts just to maybe see the blue seal. Okay, we see the gold seal. I'm not super sad about that, but I would have loved to see the blue seal. Get some extra money off of parking as well. Yo, we need planet cards so badly. Like, Constellation and 2 scaling plus Molt Jokers are going to be fine for Molt. We just, like, we really need... I might even consider Planet Merchant here. I know that's deranged. I know that could, like, get me thrown in the loony bin for even saying that, but, like, I might even do it here. These are both terrible. Ectoplasm actually helps us score. Maybe Ecto is actually not that bad. It's bad for parking, but like we already established that parking was a misplay. I think Ecto here is actually just really good. I'm gonna take Planet Merchant. Lost 2 Grimbos for money. I think that was really worth. Ecto for sure. Yeah, if we're playing pairs, Ecto is like not bad. Ho ho ho! Look who makes his return, chat. Chat, remind me. Who said this run was cooked? Chat, remind me. Remind me. Who said this was cooked? Bro said Santa Claus. Shut up, chat. That was perfect. Holy. Okay. I mean, now we just kind of win, right? With what, 7 hands? Like that's pretty chill. Oh, careful there, Skipper. What are we doing? Even high card here. I mean, like, all of our scoring is coming from our jokers. Yeah. Just do this. I don't know if I like the negative ride the bus. It could be better, could be worse. I mean, there are worse negatives, surely. Chat, are we negative red card fans here? I'm gonna be honest, I liked negative red card the first time I saw it, but the more I look at it, the more I'm just like, that looks off. Just get Card Shark and GG. Yeah, Card Shark is also really good. Poly red card better? Yeah, I 100% agree. Preston with the 1 biddy, I appreciate it. I don't remember what it looks like. It's like, okay, this color of the negative ride the bus, it doesn't make any sense that it's this color because it's yellow as opposed to red, but it's literally like the edge of this ride the bus, it's literally this color, but like the whole thing. It's up for debate if this run is cooked or not. I think right now we're like completely fine because we're just going to keep hitting planet packs and then we're chilling with scaling constellation. Hitting our blue seal is going to be very important, and also like there are a considerable number of anti-8 bosses that are maybe not so good. Also, I would really love to fix some of these face cards out of my deck because they are low-key pissing me off right now. If we can continuously hit our blue seal, I mean, this is kind of just GG, but like it's looking like we're probably not doing that. You have director's cut? Yeah, but there's like it's not just one boss that kills us from the anti-8 bosses, right? Like it's a pretty, like, Crimson Heart is not awful here, but Crimson Heart's pretty bad. I guess Verdant Leaf isn't terrible, but like depending on what we get with Chad, Verdant Leaf could be pretty bad. Vessel is more than, unless we get another Times Molt Joker, Vessel is more than likely just a death sentence. Like, I don't know. We definitely have much better odds with what's it called? With director's cut, but like we're not completely out of the woods, right? I just searched it up. I'm not the biggest fan. Yeah, like I don't know. It's not awful, but I think it's overrated. Okay, let's play the pair. I would like to cycle as much as possible, man. This blue seal in our deck is going to be so crucial to winning. It's going to be so crucial to winning. This gold card feels so bad, but like I just always want this out of my hand. It's alright. Hello, Probad. How you doing? Foil Astronomer. Some of the foil jokers look sick. I think a lot of foil jokers look like really nice. I'm not gonna lie. I think on like, okay, I was gonna say 9 out of 10 jokers, but I can't say that definitively. But like, I think on a lot of jokers, Polychrome definitively looks cooler than negative. Gonna lurk while I clean and exercise? Well, I hope that both of those endeavors go well for you. Welcome in, Ginger. Can a Nat negative show up for more stickers? I mean, we already got an Ecto, like, and also we have 130 gold stickers out of 150. Like, what are the odds that the Nat negative that shows up is something that we need a sticker on? Like, very low, right? Hieroglyph, there's maybe, what's our boss? There's maybe some incentive. So I said before that we didn't want Hieroglyph because we don't like the -1 hand when we have scaling jokers, but like now that we have 2 scaling jokers, we have almost 80. If we play one more hand, we have 80 plus molt from our scalers. We have scaling times molt and we have burglar. There's like definitely an argument for taking Hieroglyph, right? There's definitely an argument for just going back in time. I don't think that would be awful by any means. We'll see how the ante treats us. Or how the blind treats us, I guess. Play the high card. 53k on a rock. Ooh. Ooh. Might as well do this for keeping him in hand for right now. Don't really see a better target. Steel cards feel so bad. And, like, I'm not used to using steel cards, man, because like I'm so pair-brained for gold stake, and like they just feel so bad in pair builds. Because normally, like, even if you have a level 20 Mercury, your steel is giving you like what? It's like 10 molt. Like, it's not insignificant by any means, but like it's I don't know. It just like never feels great. I lost Story of Black deck for real. Okay, that's what I wanted. We really want another purple seal, and we really love that it's, or purple seal, Jesus, blue seal. And we really love that it's not a face card. Cringe. I kind of want to go back in time here. I'm like a little bit scared. I think if we go back in time and we just like scale stuff more, we'll be kind of chilling. Needle Boss when I had Card Sharp, what are you gonna do? Yeah. Violet Vessel rerolling to Verdant Leaf when? I mean, Verdant Leaf isn't terrible. Verdant Leaf's actually good for us, no? Verdant Leaf is like more of a blessing when we have -1 hand size, because debuffed face cards don't count as face cards for bus. So we can just shit out whatever pair that we want on Verdant Leaf. I think Crimson Heart for us is a lot more sad than Verdant Leaf is, unless we get like Glass Tech. But like, I mean, what's our pair at for Glass Tech right now? I guess Chad Glass brings it up to what, 80 molt? Okay, so maybe I'm tripping. Maybe Glass would be really good on Verdant Leaf. Is it raining? No. Chad, I might be schizophrenic. I thought it was raining for a second. Let's play the pair of 10s with the rock. Let's see if we can hold this blue seal the whole time. I think it's going to be relatively impossible, but like there's a chance that it's not. Let's do this. Am I real? Wait, what? Let's do this for the money. And we're just like scaling hands, so it's fine. That's a problem. Don't score out. I want the blue seal. Dude, I get so anxious whenever I select a face card. Hole. Okay. Kind of sad that we're only getting one, but I would rather get one than zero. Bro. Solipsism? Did I say that right? Solipsism? Solipsism? I don't know, man. I thought the eternal tag on Chad was the multiplayer identifier for a second. No. We're just taking the eternal Chad gambit, because like, why wouldn't you? I'm gonna go back in time. I don't even know if we need to, but like with burglar, I don't really see a point in not doing so. I mean, we have Chad, right? So like this isn't incredible by any means, but like with Chad, this is pretty sick. Because this will go up to like 16 and a half, and then it goes up to like 25. Yeah, I mean, this is not incredible, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Excuse me. We'll just take this. It's still Pride Month for another 12 minutes. Chat, Pride Month ends in 12 minutes. That's kind of homophobic, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of cringe. I'm gonna be honest. Of course, the polychrome card that we just got is debuffed. That's so huge. I feel like we probably could have one-handed this if it wasn't. That's so sick. And now we're not gonna get blue seal value. That's so cool. That's so cool. Oh, I didn't think that would win. It's fine. I think, therefore I am, but I wouldn't admit that publicly. It's still gay here for a couple more hours. You're so real for that. I get to go back to Buy Erasure Land. Oh wait, it's always Buy Erasure Land. Goodbye, gay people? Bro. What? Yeah, let's take the Arcana pack. Maybe don't need the standard at this point. I mean, I think all of this is pretty lackluster, but can at least use Empress for like Chad tech. Let's try and get more blue seals, man. Blue seals are gonna win us these games. That's kind of tragic. We could take like a lucky 10. I think none of that is really worth. Let's reroll one time. Let's take the Venus. Hey, thank you, Afflictions. I appreciate it, man. In 2 1/6 hours, I could play straights again. So true. Yeah, we're definitely saving $10 to reroll this boss, because this boss is like kinda impossible where we're at. This hand is dookie. Yet we still win, chat. Yet we still prevail. Your relationship is straight passing. If you can't tell, Fruity, that's on you, to be honest. So real for that. Okay. Telescope is going to give us Mercury cards, which is really cool. I love me some Mercury cards. Oh, thank God I can play more consistent pairs. Get those stupid kings out of here. Multiplayer, my beloved. Not now, Dusk. Garbage, let's go. Oh, I should be saving money. Okay, chat, I can't spend like anything in the next shop if I'm gonna be making the, here, let me just fool for this. And then I'll play this hand, and when we inevitably draw another face card out of, like, the 2 in our deck, we can just hang them both, call it a day. I should clip that out of context, bro. What? That would do numbers. TBF. Unseen is never living dusk down ever, poor guy. So true. I still give it, bro. I still give him crap. I think the more egregious, like, the dusk sucks, but his opponent had, like, 3 dusks or whatever. He's never winning that match. I think the way more, I think the way, like, freakier play is the shop 1 black deck gold stake eternal rental stencil. I crashed out when I saw that. Oh my goodness. That was so funny. I felt so bad. The bait just got to him, chat. It was over from the start. I've never been so enraged. We all had a psych ward moment with the stencil. Bro, I was genuinely questioning reality. I was freaking out when he took the stencil. I was like, what are you doing, man? That was so funny. Oh. How do we only have a level 2 straight? I've been taking, like, every single planet card that I could get my grubby little hands on, and we have level 2 straight? Are you serial, man? The bait was cooking? I mean, apparently, dog. I promise I'll get multiplayer at some point. Sick. And we can 1v1 black deck. Oh, God. Do we have to? Do we have to? Bro played a straight mods because it's still Pride. Yeah, I knew that was getting said immediately. For the bit, yes. Okay, that's, you know what? That's fair. Verdant Leaf! Pog! Wait, we could just sell, but wait, Verdant, okay, whoever said Verdant Leaf was bad in chat, I was like giga braining, but I was way overthinking it. Verdant Leaf is actually fine because we could literally just sell Burglar after he gives us the hands. So whoever said Verdant Leaf was bad, I said you were wrong, and I was also wrong for how I explained it because it was literally just, you know, we could sell the Burglar and then then we're fine. So you know, we're both idiots, but that's okay. That's okay. Probably not playing the 2-pair. Let's just go for the regular old pair. Would love a blue seal to pull up. No? Okay, that's fine. Does this retain polychrome if I make it a rock? I forget. It does, right? Oh, that's actually like a giga play. Polychrome rock is so good. Yeah, polychrome rock is so good. At least we were idiots together. So true, bestie. On Jod. What if deck all gay rock? That is not happening in this run. I would love for that to happen in a different run. That shit is not happening in this run. I'm not about to get like 60 deaths. Shock, did you miss me? Were you sad that I didn't show up early? Yeah, I was... chat can attest. I actually cried. I like bawled my eyes out, man. I was like, where is Gangsta when I need him most? Should have seen Raffles' video. True. I forgot he did a video like that, Loki. He did do it. He did do an all gay rocks video. I can't watch Roth. Oh yeah, I know. I forgot about that. Yeah, you mentioned that the other day when Raffle came up. I forgore. Shock ending Pride with a bus stuff run is true allyship. True. All right, we'll strength it up just because, like, what else are we getting? No, I missed streamer missed wheel. Is he selling? Is streamer selling? He missed a wheel, that idiot. Okay, fool for another strength. This is final boss, right? I'm not like big blind brained. Okay, no. So we just buy everything that we can and We go next. We get extra hands from Burglar. We sell him. And we win with the gay rocks. Everybody cool? One hand. I'm sorry, that was like super... That was probably like deafening in the mic. My bad, chat. But we did it. Bro missed 2 wheels? No, dude. It's okay, it would have hit Burglar anyways. Yeah, but like, we could have gotten pride points if he was polychrome before we murdered him. Shock is better than Raffle IMO. I appreciate that, man. That's high praise. That's high praise. I appreciate that, dog. All right. Well, we're 131 for 150 for gold stickers, which is pretty hype. That's reserved parking out of the list. I agree, Shock best Balatro streamer. Thank you. Thank you. W Glaze. I am highly biased. Shh. Nope. Nope. Bias doesn't exist, actually. Everybody is a fountain of truth and knowledge. Right, chat? Right? Surely? Alright, anyway. We played 45 pairs. Smash like for pair still being like the best Balatro gambit, and it's not close. Anyway. Prediction if this is the last Pride Month gold stake win. It's definitely the last Pride Month gold stake win. You think I'm gonna get a gold stake win in 2 minutes? Brother, what? Want to clarify, the man never physically hurt me. I feel like I made it seem that way. I mean, even so, dude. Like, obviously physical harm is more frowned upon, but like, harm in any way is just not bueno. Speedrun, bruh? There is not a human in this multiverse who could speedrun a gold stake run in 2 minutes. Guys, would having a drawer full of junk food like donuts and cookies, etc. be unhealthy? Just asking because my friend has this. Bro, honestly, I've thought about that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I've thought about this. Not the ads again. Unfortunate, man. Unfortunate, man. All right, anyway, that's a W for the day. We have more people in here, so we'll be running predictions for the rest of the night on runs, most likely. Chat, is there any deck that we want to see in particular again? We'll go endless just because, like, why not? Hi, Mr. Focus Shock. What's up, Aaron? How you doing, man? We'll go endless until somebody coughs up a deck. Hi, Photo. Yeah, true. Photo just be chilling like that. He low-key just a chill guy. Brainless with the tier 1-2 Kita. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you. Let's do this strength. Green deck? Okay, we'll do green deck. I'm actually fine with that. I haven't played green deck in... Let me rephrase that. I played green deck this weekend, obviously, because like I told you all the story, but I feel like I don't play green deck enough is maybe how I should have phrased that. Erratic Nebula. Okay, Nebula's deranged. I hate Nebula. That's Nebula's crash out material, and it's also not good for predictions because everybody just knows to immediately bet against streamer, man. We'll do them in that order though. That's fine. I'm not super enthused about Nebula's inclusion, but you know, it happens. I guess we'll do it, chat. I guess we'll do it. God. I don't want to stay for 3 hours watching nothing. I mean, bro, you don't have to. You can just, I mean, A, we're probably going to die immediately anyway, but like B, you ain't got to stay. All right. What's the boss? Decrease level? Yeah, whatever. Okay. All right, what got said first? I've been using Erratic and it's been so fun. Erratic is fun. Erratic's all right in Gold Stake. I don't know. I go through phases with Erratic. Green? Yeah, green. Okay, green deck got said first and foremost. All right. We'll run green deck. Immediate investment tag on green deck is crazy. Anyway. Let's run with the prediction. Mods, I got the prediction. Don't worry about it. Sorry, should have said that before. Make it a minute. 2 minutes seems to be fine. Do 2 minute long prediction. Shot. Jamble with your channel points on whether or not we win the run. Do you think we are going to win green deck gold stakes? Anyway. Excuse me. Ginger with the tier 1 to Ledmoron. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you. Chat, per usual, if you ever gifted a gifty in this channel, thank the gifter. Anyway, I mean, this doesn't get us to interest, but like it's still 25 bucks, right? So we just always take this. I think the only time you don't take round 1 investment tag is on black deck, ironically, since we were just talking about it. Which feels wrong because on black deck you want like buku bucks. But it's also just a case of if you don't have a scoring joker going into big blind on black deck, you tend to do a lot of passing away. And then you don't get your investment tag money anyway. So I would rather not get my investment tag money and see a shop than not get my investment tag money and die, right? Temperance is cool to hold on to. Maybe not before I open the Buffoon pack, because we could just get nonsense in here. I don't love Square on green deck because scaling this requires like a lot of money. But I mean, Square is like a pretty he's a pretty chill guy. So we'll do it. Go for the flush. One more time for the flush. Okay. We're gonna have to get a little creative to score out, but I think we'll be fine. Spades or clubs? Neither are super enticing, but spades we have more cards in hand and more in the deck. And it's like relatively high spades. And we scale square. It's always spades. Okay, that was a little scary, but now we have 25 bucks. Guys, have y'all watched Squid Game Season 3? No, don't spoil. Gonna watch it with my girlfriend. If anybody spoils Squid Game Season 3, the only thing I've heard about it is that it's like not as good. I don't know if that's true. Nobody say if it's true or not. I'm gonna watch it with my girlfriend. If I get spoilers, I'm timing you out for the rest of the week. And we got a long week out of us, okay? First and final warning. Has anyone watched K-Pop Demon Hunters at all? No. I've never even heard of that, low-key. Bro said, I've seen Squirt Game Season 3. Bro. In Squid Game Season 3, some people die, by the way, followed by spoilers. Mods, get them out of here. It's better than Season 2, but nothing will top Season 1. I've heard a lot of people say that it's worse than both. But it's also like, you know, people on the internet, so we take what they say with a grain of salt, maybe. This sucks, but it's at least scoring, so we'll take him. I guess we're just playing pairs again. Welcome to the pair gaming squad. I keep thinking I need interest. I'm re-rolling again, bro. Okay, that was a horrible re-roll. All right, I guess we're playing pairs. No bull. I don't love bull. No. Especially not rental bull. Bull, I want lots of money before I commit to it. Like, I want to have money already. I don't want to commit to bull on the prospect of, like, okay, I might have a lot of money. Which might be counterintuitive. In fact, it probably is, but, like, I digress. It's just not how I play bull, man. I watched all of season 3 yesterday. Sick. Sick. We can take Cartomancer. Probably not, like, keeping him, but, you know. He's a rental, so, and he procs at the beginning of rounds, so we can just take the free tarot card and then leave. We could also take Seance for the same reason, because if Cartomancer gives us, like, a suit changer, then maybe we could just play a straight flush with that, crack a spectral card, and then we sell both of these. I feel like that's a fair gambit. Zawarodo. Well, why don't we just go with that then, huh? It's gonna be a little costly, but if we get it, it might be super worth. Okay, huge. Ace, Queen, and 10 to Zawarodo. Play the straight flush. I'm gonna sell the Cartomancer just because I don't know if this wins yet. I should have played Temperance before selling that. Okay, I'm gonna play Temperance now. Pop this. Ooh, Wraith? What do we care about from Wraith? As far as stickers go, literally just Baron. We need Swash because we want some mult that doesn't go away. Let's take this Arcana pack and then just Wraith. Fool for Temperance, so we have money at post Wraith, and then I guess Judgment, see what's in the box. That's pretty ass. Let's Wraith. Baron. Okay, maybe we're pivoting high card. Perhaps we're pivoting high card. That's interesting, because we need a sticker on Baron. Square Joker gets us chips, which we need a lot of for, like, high card Baron. We have Space Jonkler, that gives us high card potential. This might be a high card pivot. Baron for real? This might genuinely be a gold stake Baron pivot. I don't say that often, but this, I mean, there's an angle here. Anyway. I gotta catch up on chat. Squid Game 3, the squid plays back. Yo, if it was titled that, oh my god, that'd be so cool. Cheese, how did you do that? Explain. Oh, I thought he typed it after I got it. Does Cheese actually have premonition? Poor booster pack was free for the taking, but ignored. Well, there was never anything in here. Right. They have at least one conversation completely in Korean. True. I played this exact seed before. That's, you know, I would believe it. I would believe it. Okay, well now while we have superposition, I guess let's just play as many high cards as possible. And try and get Space Joker to my absolute goat. I love Space Joker. I'm gonna kiss Space Joker on the mouth, bro. And it will be consensual, but I am gonna do it regardless. Space Joker's my goat. Okay, maybe I was a bit overzealous. Maybe I was a bit overzealous with the Spaceman. Now he's not, but now he's not doing nothing. That's okay. Okay, let's Temperance into the Arcana pack because there's definitely... Actually, it doesn't really matter if there's a Hermit in there, right? Because we're never getting, like, Giga value. There's a Temperance in here, though. There is actually a wheel. Nope, cool. This game hates me today. Unfortunate. Handy tag for 13 bucks. No. No. Speaking of space, I'm early voting for next Variety Night Portal. Chat, should we play Portal on the next Variety Night? Chat, is this a yay or a nay? Is this a yay or a nay? Should we play Portal for next Variety Night? Okay, well now we just want Steel on one of our kings as fast as possible, right? Portal's indeed very good. Chat, maybe we play Portal. Maybe we play Portal. Let's hang them. Let's check in here for kings, just because we want as many of those as we can find. The mouth is fine, because we're probably just always playing high card regardless of what happens. Mr. Shock, you must update the stream title post-haste. It's fine. Have you played Portal? Either of them? No. Whoa! Vaga Raid? Vaga Raid? What's good, Vagabond? Raiders, how are we doing? Vagabond, are you still washed? Let me know. Let me know. Are you still washed? I'm curious. I'm curious. How did stream go? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Wild? What do you mean? I just keep up with your stream titles, bro. I'm just an avid watcher. This is Shock's normal time? Yeah. In a state of washed and unwashed? Gotcha. Today was midded. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Chat poll. Oh, yeah. I guess Vagabond Raiders, if you, like, watch me, vote in the poll. Chat wants me to play Portal for next time we play Variety. So, vote in that poll. There's, like, literally 5 seconds left. Splat with the follow. Welcome in. Anyway. This supernova having perished is quite sad, I'm not gonna lie. That makes our baroning, like, quite a bit harder. I'm trying to force this, John, just because I want the sticker on him so bad, and it's, like, so hard to get a Baron run going, but, like, bro. It's just impossible in the early game. You have to be building towards a Baron run and then get Baron. Let's take you. I don't think we need you, but I'm gonna have you on the back burner just in case. Steel card. Probably not relevant right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and not crowd the deck. That's, like, super unfortunate, but it's fine. Emperor. The glass is semi-relevant. The lovers is, like, almost assuredly not. Excuse me. Yes, you're playing Portal? Okay, I guess we're playing Portal. That works. That works. I guess we're playing Portal next time we do Variety Night. Honestly, I'm down. Let's do this, just because if it doesn't break, it's, like, more points, but if it does break, then it's deck fixing. Space Joker's gonna proc, because this isn't my primary hand, except he's not gonna proc because I said he was gonna proc. And that's not how Space Joker works. Portal means wormhole, and those scare me. Okay. Interesting. Okay, we definitely don't need Mr. Bones now, so we will just be selling him. Space Joker, you impressed me right out the gate, and then you just immediately, like... You just immediately made me so sad. But Space Joker, what are we doing here, man? Like, what is happening? What is happening? We'll take Jolly Joker for more all-around plus mult. List would be cool if it wasn't Eternal. The Variety Night, after that we do Portal 2, and then after that we do co-op featuring me. Bam, 3 Variety Nights covered. Okay, we need to, like, cool it on the Variety Nights for a second, because chat also voted that they wanted me to play, what's it called? Secret of the Mimic. They want me to play the new FNAF game, and I also want to go back to Runeborn. When is Variety Night, may I ask? We haven't done one in, like, forever, aside from that one demo that we played, like, right before the multiplayer tournament. So honestly, I might do one tomorrow. I do have kind of a long day tomorrow, so I don't know if I'd be able to start it, like, earlier than normal stream. But I was thinking about doing one just tomorrow, because we haven't done one in, like, a long time. Red Seal on the King is, like, this. I mean, if we get Steel on this is, like, as good of a Baron build as we're gonna be able to get. The problem is just gonna be surviving this ante, because we're kind of broke. I never said the next 3, just 3 eventually. I believe your exact words was Oh, yeah, no. The variety night after that, bro. That was consecutive. Make it a first of the month thing. Okay, I want to play more variety more than once a month. I would be more comfortable with like once a week. Tomorrow, or tomorrow today. If you're in a time zone where it is already the 1st. July 1st. We'll say that. July 1st. You right, you fair. That's what I'm saying. All right, dog shit, huge. I mean, we just need tarot cards. I don't even really know why I opened that, but it's okay. I think pair is just definitely better than high card, which is kind of awkward, but like, if we're gonna be baroning, we need to not pass away. Yeah, 2 pair is not it. The square joker is gonna be like everything else is kind of buns for baroning, but like the square joker is not irrelevant, right? Because we want a lot of chips with our high card plan. Photo's not good here. Nor is faceless. Like faceless is money, but we're most likely discarding kings with it, which is maybe not so good. Then we should play a way out with Shock and Shock's girlfriend. I don't even remember what a way out is. A pair build for Baron is good enough. I doubt you'll deck fix that much. Yeah, probably. I mean, photograph is foil. We could definitely take it. Thanks for the emotes, 3. Welcome in. I mean, it's better than Space Jonkler right now. Space Jonkler's just not doing jack shit. Like, I don't want to spend more money, but bro. A way out, 2 guys break out of jail. Oh, yeah, that game. A way out is goated. Yeah, I remember that now. Okay, well, let's just take this. I need Chariot on the Red Seal King. Okay. Deck thinning does not feel that bad either. Tragic. Actually, photo's like not terrible for Baron if we can find face cards, I guess. You should play Balatro on Variety Night. Just play it more variously. Bro, what? What does that even mean? Will ranked multiplayer Balala come to YouTube? Probably not. I am going to say probably not because there's a slight chance, but probably not. Restart black deck, play small blind, can't win in one hand. Restart black deck, play small blind, nothing in shop. Restart black deck, money skip, lose, restart black deck. Yeah, bro. Investment tag on black deck round 1. I think round 2 it's still super worth, but round 1 you just die in the big blind. Like, it's a 50-50, so if you're a gambler, you should still always take it, but like, more often than not, you just die in the big blind, which is kind of cringe. Shock, we need more of your girlfriend on streams. Just imagine her jambling in Balatro. That would be cool. We don't hang out after 11 because she has curfew, because I'm dating a minor. Wait, I have Vagabond Raiders who might not know who I am. Vagabond Raiders, I'm 19. Vagabond Raiders, I'm 19. My girlfriend's 17. Vagabond Raiders, I'm 19. My girlfriend's 7. Oh, no, it's so over, chat. It's so over. I don't know. Chat, W clip farm? Afflictions with the hydrate. Girlfriend play Balatro on variety stream for real. I still don't think that's how a variety stream works, but like y'all are getting the hang of it, kind of. Break up with her now. Jail. Yep. Stream gets instant black screen, bro. Can you imagine? Anyway, what are we doing in the shop? Probably dying, honestly. Well, like, not in the shop, but like, y'all catch my drift. Break up with her and date me. I'm more underage. That's crazy. That's just all around a deranged sentence. The Chariot isn't on our Red Seal King, but it's still like a Chariot on a King. What's more impactful right now? Chariot that's not on the Red Seal King or deathing a King? I really didn't know you were 19. I thought you were older than me. That's why I have to clarify, because everybody who isn't like everybody who hasn't heard me say that I'm 19 thinks that I'm like 25. So that's why I have to clarify now. I mean, I think Chariot is probably still just the play. I don't know though. Like, we have a relatively thin deck. Maybe we just want more kings in general. Yeah, let's just make more kings. We can just death a king. Okay. Anyone 24 and under is a child. Kind of real for that, honestly. Weird thing happening. Smokey wears a collar with a bell. She's currently sleeping on the bed, but I just heard the bells outside of the apartment. Mika does not wear bell. This is the start to like a Reddit, like r/no sleep story. My older brother is 20 and he looks like player 007, but with long hair, so I thought you were like 21. That'll happen, that'll happen. Alright, well, we have no kings in hand, so we just lose. Wait, why am I not using discards? Is there any reason why I haven't been using discards? No. Wait, I'm just a, like, turbo goober. Why have I not just been discarding to get kings in hand? Okay, this guy doesn't matter. Okay, well, we still get, like, dookie dog shit, but that's okay. Let's do this, just because it's better with photo. Being an adult isn't really about age. I don't think adulthood is locked at 24. I mean, I think it's just a generalization. Obviously, it's not the case for everybody, but, like, I think you could make a pretty good case for most people that that's true. Anyone 17 and under is a fetus. That's crazy. I've met people in their 30s and 40s who aren't adults. Yeah, exactly. I think we probably just lose unless we, like, top deck pair of jacks. We have 104 chips on Square Jonkler. Probably just cycling the extra card here is, like, much better. Just for potentially not dying. Tragic. Maybe photo saves us, honestly. Just barely doesn't. Photo doesn't save us. It's off by like a handful of points. Does this not win? This wins. How does this win, but photo doesn't? Oh, Jolly Jonkler. My bad. Yeah, this wins. Okay. We're still scraping by. Oh, wait, it doesn't win. Am I an idiot? How many? Am I stupid? Can I not do math? Mods, pay out the Jambo, please. Wait, I'm watching that back. Am I just like the biggest loser on the beach? I might just be horrible at arithmetic. Oh no, it didn't win. Bro. Okay, I'm just an idiot. Could we have even won though? Two pair gets extra base mult. The photo shit didn't win. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's any avenue for us winning there. Kanksta with the first redemption. Excuse me. Give, bro. Okay. What was up next on the list? What did people want to see? Erratic. Erratic was next. Enjoy your winnings, doubters. Don't encourage them. Don't encourage them. They don't deserve it. Okay. Same exact prediction. Jamble the channel points wisely. We are playing erratic deck gold stake. What's the deck looking like? Ooh. Ooh, what am I looking at? 0-7s. Straights and shambles. Lots of 2s. Lots of Sixth Sense value. Very top heavy. Actually, kind of not, because we have like hella queens and jacks, but no kings or aces. This deck's kind of all over the place. Hearts looking kind of sexy for flush house. Okay, well, we have winning straight right here. Bro said very wisely. Hack Wii Fibonacci incoming? Maybe. We could take Gold Jonkler. Blue Joker gets us through this ante if we just play flush. Gold Jonkler's cool. 2's looking good. Yeah, but what are the odds that we get, what are the odds that we get, like, Wii Joker, right? Pretty low, I would say. I think it's either between Gold Jonkler and Buffoon Pack. There's probably a pretty heavy argument to go Gold Jonkler here, just because, like, flush is pretty likely, but I'm gonna go Buffoon Pack. Okay, that works for me. We need a sticker on him as well, so, like, foil banner, I'm not, like, incredibly gutted over that. If it wasn't foil, I would maybe be kind of sad, but I can live with this, right? Gonna need 2 hands regardless, so might as well just cycle to not use no discard for banner. Alright, so now we just kind of want to play pairs again. Just switch from YouTube to Twitch chat. I'm Slam Jam over there. Oh, gotcha. Welcome in, man. Appreciate the switch. We could take Swash for easy early game, but Swash is kind of diminishing returns after the early game. I think we just take this Mercury card, go next, Loki. You know I'm a professional gold stake player because I only play pairs. 3rd run of the night, and they've all been pair builds. Somewhat. I guess the Baron one kind of wasn't. Baron is just so impossible to build around in gold stake, man, unless you're already winning. You have to pivot into Baron. Oops is silly because of, like, lucky cards, right? This is also, like, somewhat of a dagger line, honestly. Just to get some scaling plus Odin with the follow, welcome in. This is honestly somewhat of a dagger line. It's not I mean, I don't like dagger, so, like, it's not a great dagger line, IMO, but this is a dagger line. It's stickerless. It is I, the one who called you short? Wait, what? I don't remember anyone calling me short. Somebody called me short? What the fluff, man? I can't believe it. Welcome in, man. It's either Oops or Dagger. Oops, Lucky Cards, Lucky Cat, and Retriggers are one of the most fun things for me in Balatro. I mean, I think from Unseen Stream... Oh, gotcha. Okay, yeah, I remember now. Bro. I mean, I think Lucky Cards just feel way better than... like, feel way better on Oops. Like, it's obvious, but I don't know. I think they're just fun with Oops. We'll take Oops. I know 40-year-old children. Yeah, I mean, exactly. It's not like it's a case-to-case basis. I think there's somewhat of a generalization that can be made for the most part, but, like, it is case-to-case for sure. Hallucination. If we were doing multiplayer, it's definitely hallucination there, but we're just, you know, we're just chilling. We're just golding our stake. The combo is just silly. Yeah, exactly. I mean, he's not wrong. What do you mean? That's somebody who knows me IRL. That pisses me off. Focus short? Bro, I'm 5'9". That ain't short. Shock, how tall are you anyway? Or I might be 5'8". I'm between 5'7" and 5'9". I think I'm 5'8", actually, but I don't remember. Somewhere in that range. Excuse me. Eternal Jimbo is really good for right now, but it sucks after, like, Ante 3. So that's probably not a play. I think we just go Celestial Pack. That kind of hurts. Okay, it hurts less now. You would be tall by Chilean standards. Gotcha. I'm taller than you by an inch and I'm in middle school. Bro. Dang, bro, that's basically mini-me status. What do you... 5'8" is mini-me status. Are we dead ass? Are we dead ass? 5'8"? Bro. That is crazy. That's a crazy take, man. I feel short at 5'11", but 5'8", isn't like, oh, look at how short. Yeah, exactly, bro. People be acting like I'm a damn hobbit. Grinding real hard. What's good, Will? Willwave 19, are you one of the Wills that I actually know IRL? I genuinely don't remember. I genuinely don't remember. I need to lock this in to my, okay, well, I mean, we just take this. This kind of sucks, but it's good. Def not? Okay. I don't know if you're being facetious, but I'm going to take that at face value. We actually just do this in case we don't have a pair. Wow, and we still don't. Okay, well. Banner raised fist. Turns out it's pretty good. My first message is just an insult. Can't believe it. All right, well, now we start printing lucky cards, and it's just, like, funny. Will we see an appearance by Snow White this evening? Okay. That one's criminal. That one's crazy. Oh! See, it's the dice. It's the dice, man. Dice lucky cards are so much... It's just so much fun. It's just so much fun. Don't need Arrowhead. Like, mail-in's cool, but I don't love committing to Eternal Mail-in when I already have foil banner that I'm trying to get a sticker on. I think we go Arrowhead, sell, take the 8-ball. Take the Arcana pack. These are all kind of buns. 8-ball, you need deck fixing. Bro, in anything other than multiplayer, 8-ball is not a source of that. 8-ball is a source of sadness in 9 out of 10 scenarios. Did we already see Goad? Chat, can somebody fact check? Did we already see Goad? I feel like we already saw Goad, but I don't remember. These all kind of suck, I'm not gonna lie. They aight, though. Alright. We'll just make a rock. Let's see if you can hit the coin flip. Oh, wait, I forgot 8-ball's better with oops. Wait, hold up. That chatter was cooking. Shit, I take it back. I take it back. I forgot that 8-ball worked with oops. My bad, chatter. My fault, original gangsta. Chatter was actually cooking. Chatter was actually cooking. I already have C++. It shows. My fault, original gangsta. Invis dice when you can. That would be kind of sick, but I think that's maybe wishful thinking on a gold stake build. Chad? Yeah, Chad's pretty cool. Chad lucky cards. Oh. This sucks with banner, but like we'll take it. We'll take it. 8-ball in my shock stream, more likely than you think. Wild. This kind of blows on the arm. We could maybe play, wow, W voice crack. We could maybe do this just to mitigate some of the arm damage, because I would like to keep my pair levels. We're sacrificing $3 to keep pair level. I think that's somewhat worth. Was that a lucky 8? Yeah. Chad lucky cards? Chad lucky card 8-ball? Wait, we're on to something, Chad. We're on to... It might unironically be an 8-ball pivot. It might unironically... It might be an 8-ball pivot. Oh, I so wish this wasn't Eternal. Damn. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I know you were kidding about the no sleep thing, but now Smokey's staring at the door. Bro. I put almost 300 to 400 hours into Balatro and I still haven't touched Gold Stake because I am just going through all the decks and all the stakes one by one. I'm definitely pretty solid at the game, and I'm a little surprised that I'm not to Gold Stake yet. I am at Purple though now. One of the reasons definitely because I play on my iPad and computer and phone, and all the progress is separate. Oh yeah. Okay. I was gonna say that's kind of wild that you haven't gotten there with that many hours, but yeah, if you're playing on like hella separate profiles, that definitely makes sense. I mean, you'll get there, man. Nothing to worry about. I mean, with oops 8s. Oh my god, we only have those two lucky 8s in the whole deck. Yo, I'm adding one. This is fine. It's like a quasi purple seal, chat. It's like a quasi purple seal. I really wanted to take Fib there, but I think we could have taken it over oops, I guess, but I think Chad is going to be more successful for right now. And then once that goes away, we can maybe find something better. But until then, I think it's just always a Chad gambit. Schmeck would be going crazy right now. Yeah, literally. Where is bro? Let's do this. Sad. Voice to text while driving. Oh, yeah, you chill. Let's go for Uber chips. Nice. Hold up, gonna DM him. Huge. 2 buffoon packs, pretty cool. Photo chat, perishable photo chat. Let's go. Hate that this is perishable. Perishable rental too. That sucks. All right, whatever. It's fine. Shoot. I mean, we have raised fist. How many queens? This could be a shoot angle. We're getting rid of either Chad or Banner for this, though. If we get rid of Banner, that's like our only source of chips, because we have the only thing we have levels on is Pair. So if we get rid of Banner, we just die, and if we get rid of Chad, that like defeats the whole purpose of the 8-ball pivot. I feel like there's an argument for going shoot, but it's fine. Steel queens would be kind of pog though. Okay, let's maybe not discard that until we're like certain that we're gonna win, just because of Banner and we're like already not scoring so high. Yeah, we have hella chips, we just need to be like malted up. Slay the Jokers just doesn't want to work. That's on my end. That's on my end. I still have to like properly set it up and everything. It is not a Slay the Jokers problem. Can I? Okay. Can I even like discard this purple seal and still win? This wins by a somewhat considerable amount. If I discard this, I'm getting rid of 30 chips. I feel like that's not super significant. Let's just discard it. Empress. Okay, well now it's definitely not significant. That works for me. Okay. Banana. I mean, we need malt. Chad's out in 2 rounds anyway. I think we just have to take this banana for Chad, or maybe even for oops. It's kind of unfortunate, but like, I don't know. I'm not going to get rid of oops just because it's not perishable. Let's get rid of Chad. Pivot into the banana. Hello, Eternal Rental Idol and Eternal Blue Joker. Huge. Love that for us. Tarot block, go next. Foil Bonanza can be good. I mean, it's not bad, right? It's just kind of awkward with what we... Because we wanted Chad, but I mean, Chad was perishable, so we're always losing Chad. As unfortunate of a reality as it is. Preston with the 33 bits. I believe in you. Huge. It's now 1 and 3. I mean, that's kind of fine though, right? I guess it's pretty tragic if it dies like right this second, but if we can hold on to this until we get like more consistent molt, then it's just free Cavendish, right? Let's maybe discard a singular time for 8s. Tragic. This does win though, because of the lucky trigger. Oh, and it goes extinct immediately. Okay, that's somewhat unfortunate, chat. Somewhat unfortunate. Okay. Well, now we need hella malt in not so hella time. Pop, yeah. Let's reroll. Okay, Chad's back, but as an Eternal. I feel like that's even more awkward than it being perishable. This does not fill me with an overwhelming amount of joy. Excuse me. We need more 8s in a time machine to go back and not take Raised Fist. Well, if we don't, I mean, we took Raised Fist like going into Big Blind. If we don't take Raised Fist, we just die. Way before now is the thing. Might be cooked, fam. Yeah, it's definitely possible. Chad would be cool for Luckies and 8s. Yeah, but like, can we afford an Eternal Chad with what we're cooking with here? I mean, Chad's cool. But like, I don't know how well it necessarily fits. We'll take him. That's not enough scoring to get us through that. Well, hello there. If we can get our kings in hand, this unironically might save us for the time being. Baron pivot for real, for real? Well, it's never a full Baron pivot because it's perishable, right? But you can order the Raised Fist before the Baron, I'm pretty sure. In which case, it's like kind of exactly what we need to not pass away. What are my eyes blessed upon? Welcome, Schmeckles. Finally found a time I can join your live. Welcome in, Jaden. Appreciate it, man. Schmeck sensed the 8-ball and woke up. Yo, deadass. Okay, now we just need to like sell out of something. Which honestly, I think it might be oops. Which feels really bad. Might be 8-ball, honestly. Like 8-ball's Tarot Generation, but if we're already, we have 4 8s in the deck, like how relevant is 8-ball? Oops, even though it feels bad. But lucky, dude. I mean, if we get out of banner, we're dead. How are you, mate? I'm all right. I'm all right. Not doing so bad today. How are you, man? We have Chad. Yeah, I think oops is probably the better thing to get out of here. It hurts, but like 8-ball can still have maybe a little bit more relevance. I don't know, we'll see. Voucher? We don't have clearance sale, do we? Yeah, no, we can't take voucher right now. Y'all ever become hyper aware of your toenails? Bro, what? Not particularly, no. Yeah, this is scoring like poopy stink. Oh wait, did I not? I didn't order that correctly, did I? That's only slightly better. I think I might have ordered that correctly. I've come to invade YouTube chat. Huge. What is your most played Joker of all time? I can tell you right now that it's either Chad or Photo. It's got to be Chad, or maybe even Blueprint. Yeah, it's Blueprint, followed by Chad. Shock, don't forget to actually order Raised Fist correctly. My bad, my bad, my bad. It's chill, it's chill. We figured it out, we figured it out. I think I have to cycle the gold here, unfortunately. It's Jover. Oh, shit. It wouldn't have mattered anyway, chat. It would not have mattered anyway, but that was also a misplay. If the lucky hits, you win, otherwise no. Yeah. I guess we could have played 8 there. Well, no, we can never play 8, right? Because if you have 2 queens, doesn't it always just hit the rightmost queen with, what's it called? With Raised Fist? We died the moment I got here? That sounds about right. Of those 2, why is Brainstorm so much lower? I mean, probably, if I'm being honest, probably just because I don't find it as often. Because I think Brainstorm is just as good. It's like marginally more annoying to use as well. But we could have just put both the queens to the left of the king. You're actually so right for that. I don't know, it's still like a 1 in 5 to win there. Alright. Alright, and then somebody wanted to do Nebula, which is crazy. Lost a grand? Unfortunate. Plus Brainstorm gets unlocked later. I don't think that's as relevant, but it definitely might be. All right. No, I said that, so no Nebula. Well, we're doing it anyway. How long did we have that 8-ball for? A pretty decent amount of time, honestly. Plasma is better of a choice. We'll do Nebula. Excuse me. What's your most used spectral card? That I actually don't know. I'd like to say Immolate, but it's probably something like Talisman or Ankh. Spectral. Oh, Cryptid. Okay, that makes sense. Wait, no it doesn't. Have I done Unseated Naninf? No, right? I've attempted Unseated Naninf, I guess. Not with Cryptids, though. When I attempted, it's on Plasma. How the hell have I used that many Cryptids? Wait, what? This doesn't count seeded stats, right? If it counts seeded stats, then that makes sense, and it's just Immolate. But I don't think this is seeded stats. You have? Surely not. It does? There's no way this counts seeded stats. Blueprint is the best, but I almost never find it in my runs. Yeah, exactly. Does this count seeded runs, chat? If it counts seeded runs, then we know exactly why Cryptid is here. Nothing gets counted seeded. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Okay. Let's hit up Nebula deck. Chat, Who decided this deck was a good idea to add to the game? I'd like to know. How long is it decent? I need either like round or ante. I don't know, bruh. Like 4 or 5 rounds. IDK, dog. Enjoy that one consumable slot? Oh, I do. Oh, I do. Oops, all rentals. Huge. Let's go next. That's exactly the type of start I like to see on Nebula deck of all things. That really makes me horny. Yeah, we could do this. No, we definitely just, well, I mean, it doesn't matter. So we'll just keep the high straight potentially. Oh boy, Emperor, I'm so excited. I guarantee you I pop an Emperor without remembering at least one time this stream. Or at least one time this run, I guess I should say. Guarantee you I pop at least one Emperor without remembering. Or maybe a Priestess. Eternal Card. I mean, I need a sticker on this, but I don't love Eternal Card facing down boss blind with no scoring. So I'll go in here, and if I get, like, good scoring... Oops, all perishables. Well, this is shite. I'm glowing now? Yay, huge. And then you get a suit changer you don't need? Yeah, exactly. Bro, doesn't open Celestial Pack on Nebula deck get a load of this guy? Bro, what do you mean? I've played Flush. I'm not just leveling Flush for no reason. That's just that's even more of a waste of... Okay. Hindsight is 2020. It's not more of a waste of money than this Buffoon pack. If neither of these have stickers, it's a waste of money. And if there's like a better Joker selection, it's a waste of money. You played straight first, streamer? Straights, my bad. By the way, mate, should I make Balatro content on my channel, Gaming Jaden, and how do you make such good Balatro content? I mean, I've just been doing it for a while, I guess. LeBron James reportedly took Wrathful on the goad. Maybe. All right, we'll go shoot here. I mean, if I was going to go anything here, I would take the Eternal Business card. But yeah, if you know, I would say if you're going to make Balatro content, be consistent, you know? That's kind of the name of the game. You got to be streaming quite a bit. You got to be uploading videos quite a bit. But if it's, you know, if it's something that you have a passion for, something you want to do, go for it. It's not Pride Month anymore, so you can straight. I mean, I straight it anyway, just much to the dismay of my chatters. Thanks, mate. No worries. Whoever picked this deck is evil. Okay, to be fair, after my chat called them out, they did append their ways. Is that a word? I think it is. But I digress. It is still an evil thing. Okay, well now I'm just selling out of you. I am not paying rent on that, John. Chad, I played a game on Roblox called Door, where you're in a white room with a door, and if you walk through it, you get teleported to somewhere random, and I got teleported to a guy working out. Very peak. Interesting. Oops, all rentals. Arcana packs don't help me. Campfire doesn't do shit because then I don't have money to sell anything. This is such a sad reroll, but it's such a reroll pivot. Or like line. I guess we're crafty jokering. Don't you dare take that fist. If it wasn't rental, I'm low-key taking it, but I can't justify it as a rental. This is the worst start ever. This is an average Focus Shock start, man. This shit's probably half the reason why I lost Black Deck so many times this weekend. Always go for the flush with Crafty. This is painful. We'll squeeze our way out. We'll squeeze our way out. I guess we're just flush gaming. Crafty Joker for this entire ante is just gonna cuck me for the whole rest of the game, so we're just destined to play flush now. Oh, that's so good here. Oh my. That helps so much. Holy. Okay. Low-key, I would have taken the Mad Joker as well if we just got dog shit and I had to sell something, but I mean, yeah, that works for right now. There's also kind of a Mega Buffoon tag line, but on Gold Stake, I don't really love that because you can get stickers. Normal Gold Stake on Jod. Well, I was at least rewarded for being able to make it that far with a net negative. Yeah, I guess we're just screwing up Constellation, or not Constellation, Telescope for the rest of the game to play flushes to not die here. Which, like, it is what it is. Gang, I woke up and I feel sick. I'm sorry, dog. Hope you feel better, bruh. Huge. This is the part where I don't top deck the okay, this has no face cards, so this flush is actually shite. Otkrut? Oatkrut with the follow. Stream at me. Let me know how I pronounce your name. But thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I mean, I just have to cycle. I need bare minimum one face card here. I think I cycle 2 cards. I need 2 face cards, I think, to get out of the blind. Or maybe just straight flush. I don't think straight flush actually wins here, but it's close with... No, it definitely does with Crafty. Oh, it actually doesn't. Huge. Okay. Does this win either, though? No, it scores much less. So I guess we can do this and just hope for, like, pair of queens or something. Huge. High card, I'm almost certain doesn't win. 90 points. And everything else also doesn't win because it gets no additional scoring. This is so cool. Am I tripping or did we just lose a run? Yeah. Wow. This, yeah, whoever suggested Nebula was actually a monster. Holy. That was fun. I mean, that's a word. That's one word for it. Two pair scores nothing here. Because it's all the low ranks and we get no plus mult. I suggest we abandon deck? Yeah, probably. Bro, this blows ass. Alright, well, just play the high card. 07s. Easy points for the doubters. That was horrible. That was not good. Yeah, maybe we do some abandoned deck gaming. My 1 point? Chat, why are y'all betting 1 point? And why is the nope ratio 99%? Are we dead ass, chat? Are we dead ass? Okay, it is Nebula, to be fair. Honestly, somewhat respectable. It is Nebula. Alright. We'll do abandon now. Same prediction. 2 minutes long. Jamble your points. Abandon deck, gold stake. Give me my $79. Y'all got paid out. Relax. Rare skip pog. I mean, we need 2 hands almost assuredly on abandoned deck to get out anyway, so we might as well just play the straight into the straight, I guess. Bang. Saturn's not even that bad of a play, but I think Buffoon Pack is just almost always better. Unless this is what we're given. Okay. Saturn angle it is. I'm liking this ratio. Bro. Chat, it's abandoned deck. Y'all aren't believing on abandoned deck? Are we for real? Hollow popcorn is all of our money, which kind of sucks, but it's also like guaranteed that we get through this ante and the next one now. Bang. Crafty Joker's not the play here. Could go for Sixth Sense rental, just like pop a spectral card and then get out of it. That seems fine. Hole. Generational start. Wow. Diamonds or spades? In theory, neither, but if I have to go for one or the other, diamonds. Just gonna abandon the Sixth Sense, which carried you so much? My ass will not be paying rent, no matter what. No matter what. All right, let's get a little freaky with our rerolls. I'm not buying that. Bro didn't take the riffraff run over. Yeah, you are damn right that I'm not taking eternal riffraff here. Are we for real? Idol was good though. That's actually true. Wait, that's actually so true. Idol was really good here. My bad. Sure, we're never getting it, but like on the off chance that we do, it's hilarious. I could get so greedy here and just go for the superposition value, and we're on abandoned deck, so I think I absolutely do just that. Oh wait, I forgot we're on the mouth. Yo, I actually just Giga sold. No, I didn't. I'm the GOAT. This wins plus 18 mult. Oh, actually it doesn't. It's fine. We're on abandoned deck. That's not even copium. We are unironically damn near guaranteed to get a second full house here. Notice how I said damn near. I'm gonna freak out if we bottom deck both pieces. Holy. Okay. Bro hates joy and whimsy. It's fine, chat. It's fine. All right, we need a replacement for popcorn. That works for right now. Let's take the rental ice cream so we don't die. The goad. Let's take the Arcana back. We could definitely hang them. Full 10s, full 9s, full 5s, full 3s. Everything else has lost a rank. We could hang a 10 and a 9. Just kind of cut everything down to like 3 copies of each, maybe. I feel like that's kind of like, what's the point in doing that? We have superposition though, so maybe that's still just like a fine play for making superposition slightly more slightly easier. This deck is good because it's easy for straights and harder for flushes. Exactly, that's why I love it. Read, please. I'm scared. No. We're chilling. Chat, you should know by now that it's like my thing that I fuck up the mouth. Generational pause. Chat, don't take that out of context. Chat, do not take that out of context. Holy. What did streamer say? Okay, popcorn's eaten. That's low-key kind of a problem, but I think we're fine. Smiley face! That's plus bolt. We're saved. Chat, we're so chilling here. This is gonna hit ice cream. Okay, but I said it was gonna hit ice cream, so that's why it didn't hit ice cream. Otherwise, it definitely would have hit ice cream, unironically. Let's go next. I think we're just looking for Giga superposition value, since we have just such an absurdly thin deck already. We find it yet again. By the way, streamer, the goat debuff spades, just so you know. Thank you, chat. Thank you, chat. I appreciate y'all. I want believers to win, but looking at the gameplay so far, I'm not convinced. Bro, that's actually tragic that somebody would say that. I can't believe it. Let's pop this, because I'm going to be going into the Arcana packs. Okay. Agreed? Bro. $7 or red card molt. Hi, peeps. Hello, Lily. Alright, what suit do we have the most of? We are diamond up. Have we not? We haven't gotten rid of a single diamond somehow? Okay. Have I come across the star? I don't remember. Low-key might rewind the YouTube stream VOD. Did we star? What was first boss? First boss was Monoclay. Second boss was Mouth. That's right. Okay, we haven't starred yet. That's somewhat of a problem, but I don't know. Are we indulging in gambling? Perhaps. Should I play the 10 of Spades seed? I still have to play it myself. I think it would definitely be funny. Emperor buffed coming off in Nebula? True. We could go for a straight flush build, potentially, with this thin of a deck this early. That would be funny. It's not the play whatsoever, but that would be funny. There's actually 2 different ones. There's a lot of different ones, I'm pretty sure. This ice cream is expensive. Yeah, but it's keeping us alive, so I'm fine with paying the tax. You know what I mean? Let's go Magician. And then let's Temperance. Rip next pack. Magician or Sun. Let's go Magician once more. On our superposition cards, grab Grabber. This red card ain't gonna be doing shit. I've already forgotten that he's there. Low-key. He's already left my mind, chat. Okay. Poggers. Red card sad. He won't be sad as soon as I get, like, somewhat of a better Joker lineup. But until then, he's going to be a little bit sad. How do we feel about links in chat? I would rather there be links in Discord, but it depends on the link, I guess. I'm not, like, that hung up about it if there's a link in my chat. Star. Pre-win... or... what is... yeah, window for... Diamonds bosses. I was saying it was star before. There's the straight for right now. Here's the straight flush for later, maybe. Clip link. I'm on the work laptops. No Discord here. Oh, gotcha. I almost always force straight flush while playing Abandoned. I think it's a really bad idea, but I think it's a funny idea. Can't post links in YouTube chat except for the channel owner. Well, yeah, but we're talking about Twitch chat. Clips are fine? Yeah, clips are fine. Let's go for you, and then let's go for you. Go next. I'm just going to discard for... what's it called? Bro, I'm actually like having a brain aneurysm. Jesus. Yeah, this is fine. Mystic Summit. God damn. Okay. Orchestronic with the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome in. Kick the straight flush. Nice. Wheel's probably a tarot block here. This ice cream is probably diminishing returns now that we're playing straight flush. Hold that thought, though. You pronounced it right. Stop the press. Huh? Why did the cryptid mod ever have to exist? Just because it's funny. Never played, but so OP. I would like to at some point. It's not going to be immediate. Ooh. Ooh. So that's some incentive to keep playing straights for right now. And then we could just go straight flush later. How practical is it with grabber to just be high card Andes? And then just play straight flushes late game. With ice cream, maybe that's not a good play, but like maybe we don't need ice cream if we're playing straight flushes regardless. I feel like this obelisk is kind of weird here. I don't know if I want to play into him. I feel like we might not need to. We'll keep him for right now because like he ain't hurting nothing, but he's kind of weird. Red card is not for you. I've had some red card runs, but yeah, he's not doing much for me here. I think that the tarot cards and everything are much better than anything red card could offer me. I think it's not viable to only play straight flushes now. I would tend to agree. Red card is for no one because it sucks. Yeah, that's definitely a multiplayer player in chat. That is absolutely a multiplayer fiend in chat. Crazy take. Also love how this is supposed to be C++. I mean, we kind of just take what we get, man. No, I just hate red card. See, I'm not seeing anything different with what I said. Probably keep the ace to play just regular straight. What stickers are you hoping to sticker with this? Whatever we can find in the late game. Nice. Huge lucky proc. How many aces do we still have? We do still have one ace. I feel like it's definitely worth potentially greeting for another here. Oh wait, we guaranteed get another because our deck is 6 cards. Oh shit, obelisk. Cringe. I've never understood how you stop the obelisk from resetting. You can't play your most played hand, like ever, when you have obelisk. I mean, this is just surely a wheel line, right? Or not a wheel line, a star line. The 7 we don't really care about, but the other shit we definitely do. Gift card's pretty cool. Our straight scaling is like so incredible that maybe we just get rid of ice cream for this. I still want to say that we keep red card, but like we're kind of late for red card here. Red card is literally doing nothing. I mean, true, but I feel like he could definitely do something. Like once we have, I mean, in theory we can play straight flushes right now, like super consistently. I feel like there's still a line. You've disrespected it enough, chat. Trust. Trust. Seems to reset even when you have 2 hands at the same level. Yeah, I believe it does. Oh, the pillar here is a little bit stinky. I mean, most of our scoring is coming from our jokers anyway, but like we can't get lucky card procs, which I'm perhaps a little bit upset about. Perhaps a little more than a little bit upset. Still have 5s, 4s, and 3s. Yeah, we can definitely get away with just playing a straight. This doesn't win, but it's fine. This is potentially the last straight. We have no more aces, no more 2s. So what if I do this? Magician action. Now we're in problem territory. But I think we're still kind of fine. Yeah. If we hit these, it's cool. If not, it's like whatever. Okay. Tragic. Bro blocked his Tarot L streamer unfollowing. True, you absolutely should for that. Let's go Celestial. I mean, it's making it really hard to skip for red card when I get, I'm pretty sure, back-to-back black holes. Making it really hard to skip for red card. Finally a red card line. Chat, surely it works. The Clurb? Don't think it matters. Glad I could catch your stream. Hello, sexy. Hello, hand. How you doing, dog? Stream was dying for a second. Oh, my bad, my bad. Are we back, hopefully? Hello, Midas Mask on Abandoned deck. That's pretty par for the course. What's some jokers you still need gold? As for jokers that fit into this build, I'm honestly not sure off the top of my head. Baron. The run is dying too? No, we're chilling, we're chilling. How many straights have I played? 12? Assuming we beat every round in one hand, I need to be able to play 12. I would need to be able to play 12 straight flushes right now without resetting Obelisk. So maybe play straights for the less... God, I can't talk for the rest of this ante. And then next ante, pivot straight flushes. Wow, I'm getting like no points. We just have no mult. This is problem. We don't have another 5 if I do this, which is really awkward. More often than not, the score's like shit. But if lucky cards happen, this is pretty cool. Oh, I also don't have Mystic Summit online. What the fuck am I doing? Jesus, chat. Your boy is not locked in. Excuse me. Still scores kind of like Dookie. I would assume this guaranteed wins after Mystic Summit. Yeah. We'll play this. Nice. That's something. Pants. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking about pants over red card. I think on an obelisk run, that's like damn near perfect. Also thinking about Cartomancer for gift card. Because it's points and it's like more tarot cards with what we're doing, which is pretty sick. I think we slot in both of these. So long gift card. We already have slightly higher temperances, so it's pretty cool. Fool for Empress. Surely not. $20 temperance never hurt anyone. This is never going into straights or straight flushes, but like it's red steel, which works really well with both. Because base straight mult is 19 and base straight flush mult is 24. And it's diamonds. I think this is just an auto cop. On such a small deck, like we can already see our entire deck. If we get any hand size with that as well, that's like phenomenal. Take Director's Cut. Star's pretty cool. Chariot is probably better than Lovers. Erosion. Phenomenal. Even on Abandoned deck, that's like actually a crazy pickup. Okay. Well, that shop just made us like, dare I say, infinitely stronger. Do we stop playing straights now? I feel like we definitely could. Just lean into the pants. I want lucky card hits. Potential lucky card hits, I guess. Ooh, that's still not a lot of scoring. I think it'll be fine. Hydrate, I got you in a second. We do have a star. Might as well just go for this. Nice. I don't think this run will score 100K. Are we dead ass? Am I imagining the obelisk right now? What do you mean you don't think this scores 100K? I think we just pop both of those. Take the Hermie for the money. Emperor for another Hermie, surely. I'm not mad about that whatsoever. Why do you disrespect the pants like that? I think pants, unless we got full houses. Excuse me. I don't think they would have won us that round unless we got like bonus cards or something. Aimi. Hopefully I said that right with the follow. Welcome in. Do we want blue seal or purple seal here? I think we could do both. Blue seal maybe a little bit better for right now, just to get like some extra 2-pair and or full house levels for scaling the pants. We already have like mucho deck fixing. We have ace, we have superposition, we have Cartomancer. It's probably just a blue seal line. I'm just gonna scale all the planet cards because like there's not really any reason not to. This could even be a Mad Joker lineup for a sticker. Would we really want to get rid of spare trousers for it, though? No. Maybe get rid of superposition? that feels kind of bad, but we already have like mucho deck fixing. Maybe if we're just going for stickers, we take the rental Mad Joker. Where are your hands played numbers at? I believe they get saved to the end of the run. Yeah, let's get out of you. I mean, in theory, we're probably even strong enough to just keep a debuffed Cartomancer for 2 gold stickers here. Strength. I don't think that's super relevant, but we could certainly try it out. The Clurb is kind of buns. Three of a kind angle. This is so tragic. Scale the pants? Well, I would like to keep... Yeah, you're kind of right. This is not worth it at all, but if the Baron pivot actually comes to us... Pause. It's gonna be so cool. My favorite thing to do for gold stickers is to put enhancements on jokers I don't like so they can still be useful in a run. Yeah, absolutely. I don't think that's a bad play whatsoever. Okay, Hone is like a somewhat decent voucher. The plant for our red steel's huge. I put the pillows in the wrong cases, ruined my night. So sad. Alright, let's take the Arcana back. We can Emperor. We can Hermie. Keep the Empress. Holy. Strength them up to aces. I was low-key thinking about that, honestly. Holy money. Certificate angle? Not on this run. It makes me so sad because I love certificate, but it's not a certificate angle with erosion. And also just because like we want our deck to be as thin as possible with what we're doing. The Baron angle on abandoned deck? I mean, dude, it would be funny. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, chat. 07, good luck. Gonna be watching till I pass out. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you. There's like no reason to just not do this. Hopefully lucky card trigger. Big sad. Big sad. Can't play straight here, so maybe just hit him with one of these. I don't need the king. I'll hit him with one of these. Actually, 7s are more prominent. Or I could just not get anything that I need. That works. How many high cards have I played? Only 3. I'm gonna sack a high card hand. Scale the obelisk, and of course we get the Molt hit. Play the 2 pair. I gotta be careful now. Because I need to not, like, play so many 2 pairs that Obelisk gets fucked up. Justice. I mean, surely there's more money, right? Flew a little close. Flew a little close, chat. But what if? Holy. Okay. I think Justice, regardless, is a pickup, just because that's, like, so good with straights. Justice Red Seal? Yeah, but like we can't play this in anything but a flush. So like in theory that's cool, but in practice I think it's much better to just keep that as a red steel. Let's do this. It's not relevant right now, but I don't want to strength things that doesn't work with straight flush. Just for the immediate time being. lucky card here is really cool. That's not what I meant, but like that's also really cool. I ain't gonna lie. Bruh. Okay. I mean, the red seal's probably just, or the blue seal's probably just not worth if it's on like 2 pair or some shit. What ante did you pick up? The obelisk? I actually don't remember. It was pretty early though, if I'm not mistaken. Nice. Lots of money, mucho dollars. The plant is pretty phenomenal. Backmate, what did I miss the last 30 minutes? I don't remember if you were here when we started this run, but we have a pretty good abandoned deck run going for straight flushes, which is pretty cool. Hollow Bluey. Second Midas Mask this seed, by the way. Wasn't it a judgment? I don't remember. I think it was actually. Yeah, because we didn't buy this. Was it a Wraith, maybe? I think it was. I want to say it was a Wraith, but I think Judgment makes more sense. We also need a sticker on Juggler, but I don't really want to give it up for anything in particular. I guess we could give it up for Cartomancer in theory, because like it is better. But the Cartomancer needs a sticker, man. He's been waiting. He's been waiting his whole life. He's stickerless. He needs a sticker. But Juggler is like way better here. Actually, when we're playing straight flushes, bro, we should probably do Juggler. I won Gold Stake 52 10 of Spades deck. Imagine that. GG's though, GG's. It's not fair you only have 1.2k subs. You need more. This is great content. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. 'Twas a judgment, no Wraith. Okay, cool. It was funny. I still need to play one of those seeds. Why is everybody saying no? Or it's not everybody. It's literally only one goober. That boy needs a sticker. It's been a best friend. We'll keep. I mean, we don't need either of these. We'll keep Cartomancer. Maybe if we didn't have Grabber, I'm a little more. I can like take Juggler and be a little less sad about it, but like we probably don't need either of these, if I'm being honest, because we can see through our like whole deck. Oh, everybody's saying job. I second with Jaden sends. God, I can't speak. Says, I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you guys so much. I love hearing that, genuinely. Okay, well, Cartomancer is not proving his loyalty. Sorry to say. Did you play Hollow Knight? It's my favorite game. I made content of it on my channel, but you told me how I could make Balatro content, so I'm going to make Balatro content too now. I have not played Hollow Knight. I've had it in my Steam library for like forever, and I've just been meaning to play it because I have heard that it's like a fantastic game. Aquatius! Oh, you came over to Twitch. Thank you. Appreciate the follow over here, man. Welcome in. We could just we could just make this glass, right? How many 2s do we have total? 3 2s and one of them is not diamonds. Ooh, maybe we don't want to do that. Is Hollow Knight hard? I think it's decently difficult, no? I don't know if there's also like different difficulties in Hollow Knight. The music for Hollow Knight. Chat, should we play Hollow Knight for one of these upcoming variety nights? Maybe I won't do variety tomorrow. I should do variety on a day where I can start stream like super early, because I have a lot of games that I want to play on variety, and chat has a lot of games that they want me to play. All right. Yeah, definitely just straight flush here. No lucky card hits is so tragic, man. Are we for real? Are we deadass? All right, now we'll just play the planted 2 pair. Hollow Knight's a great game, but pretty hard. You have a mode after beating the game called Steel Soul that is permadeath, and I beat it 112%. That's wild. GG's. People say that some of the bosses in Hollow Knight are harder than Dark Souls bosses. Have those people played Dark Souls? Honestly, chat, I haven't been having that much of a problem with Dark Souls recently. I made it out of Blighttown. Blighttown, you know, it pissed me off for like a day, but after that, it wasn't that bad. I'm not gonna lie. After that, it wasn't that bad, chat. There's the mime for the Baron seed. Just waiting for that. I'm calling it right now. Baron is the last Joker that I get a gold sticker on for like the entire game. Calling it right now. How many? Played 5 full houses, 6 2 pairs. Jesus. Okay. W money hits. Holy, we're rich. Wow. Can I play pair here and be fine? Yes, absolutely. My last was Paradolia. That makes sense. Juggler really wants to come with. I'm starting to feel bad, chat. I'm low-key starting to feel bad for little bro. I don't think we can make room for him, though. More straight flush points. I did play Dark Souls, but Pension 5, all binding is way harder than Dark Souls. All bosses in a row, and all bindings is 4 health, something like 4 damage, no charms, and almost no soul. I knew what, like, a little bit of that meant. I mean, we've scaled, like, all of these planets as driver's license, not just way better than spare trousers. If a Joker is disabled, does it still get a gold sticker? Yes. If you keep that Cartomancer, yeah, it's the same question in Twitch. Yes, disabled Jokers get gold stickers, which is why I'm keeping the Cartomancer, even though he's doing literally nothing for us. I feel like this is definitely just a full erosion line, and we just slot in driver's license. License is better than pants. Yeah. Yo, Square Joker pivot, though? I'm just saying. You should play Hollow Knight. I would love to see you play it and fail it a lot. I would probably beat Cheeks when I first picked the game up, but I think we'd be chilling. Oh, yeah, the 2-paired Joker. Yeah. We're trying to get gold stickers on him, too. For a gold sticker, I guess. Honestly, I might just play the flush. Have I played a flush since the early game? I literally haven't played flushes this whole game. I'm playing a flush. I don't care. Wow, that scored like shit. Awesome. Huge. How many more 2-pair can I play? 7. Totally fine. I'm waiting for almost 8 years on the sequel. Yeah. I know Silk Song has been like delayed quite a bit, so to speak. I'm just gonna play this high card molt card, bro. 2 red steals. This has got to get us out. Yeah, we're chilling. Shouldn't the obelisk go after the license? It doesn't matter because they're both times molt. Holy Carta Barta Baldomancer. Silksong finally got a soft release date. I know they had like some trailers and stuff, but I didn't think they got a release date. I don't think they're like even a soft release date. I don't think they got anything like that. I could be completely mistaken. But I did not think that was the case. Okay, what do we need more of for like straight flushes? 2 2s, 4 3s, 2 4s, 3 5s. Probably 2s or aces. Let's make another 2. And then pop a hermit. Also, hello, Focus. Hello. You gotta give me a better name to call you than that, man. I cannot be calling you with like 17 M's this whole time. Call me Terwaz. Terwaz. Did I say that right? Terwaz? 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 I need the phonetic name. You're cooked on Needle? Hold on. Does brother not know how straight flush works? We are not cooked on Needle. Shock put the Any Radiant 3.0 speedrun vid on cool YouTube vid channel so you can see how difficult it is. If somebody drops it there, I'll watch it. But I have no idea what the fuck you even just said. On second thought, E with 100 mms sounds easier. With 100 M's. There's definitely... That got stolen from me by the Vagabomber official. Wait, what? Is Vagabomber official not Vagabomber? Or am I just stupid? Vagabomber targeting new streamers? Watch out, bro. There's some lore going on in my chat, and I don't know if I like it. Vagabomber _ official. Okay, let's go next. Needle almost assuredly does not cook us unless I don't draw what I need, which is kind of why I want to get rid of this red steel. If I like draw super incredibly poorly here, we die to Needle. Oh, fuck me, dude. Don't do this shit to me. Oh, God damn it. Okay, well, that's a problem. That's an issue. Yeah. 07? I mean, it's still... We have red steel, so it still might not be an 07 scenario. We have loads of times molt, but yeah, that's kind of not bueno. Flush. It's just whatever is highest base molt, right? Can't even flush house. It's a bunch of shit. Lucky cards? Yeah, lucky cards flush is probably the best. Because flush is 14 molt. Otherwise, we're going with like 4 of a kind type shit, which we just don't have. So we gotta go with like all the lucky cards and just pray that they proc. This also gives like no chips, comparatively speaking. Flush will work with Mad Joker though? Oh wait, you're so real for that. Wait, we just do this and then we win, chat. It's that easy. If I go with the Molt card, like how many lucky cards does this need to win? Oh wait, this just guaranteed wins. Wait, really? I feel like Flush scored so tragically low last time. Is that just because of the Molt card? No, that's literally just the red steel. Okay, well. Apparently we just win. With no lucky cards. Alright. I feel like Flush scored... Didn't we just play a Flush that scored like complete ass? Obelisk plus red? I mean, yeah, we had the red steel. But still. Driver's license? Did we play the Flush before we got driver's license? I thought we got driver's license after we played that Flush. The red steel? Yeah, the red steel definitely helps. Yes? Oh, we got driver's license after. Oh, okay, that explains why. Chat. Do we pick up an Eternal Drill Joker for Erosion? Honestly, Anti-8? First off, we have Director's Cut, so if we really wanted to, we could reroll this Violet Vessel. Honestly, we just play straight flushes. Juggler better? Was there a juggler in the shop? Reroll Vessel? I'm gonna see our points. I'm gonna see how much straight flush gets us, but honestly, if straight flush one taps Vessel, I'm not rerolling Vessel because everything else kind of blows ass here. No, but like Juggler has been waiting. What are the alternative boss blinds? I think the only one that could potentially matter is Acorn, right? Or not Acorn. Jesus. Acorn doesn't matter as long as we cycle a hand beforehand to figure out where our shit is. What is it? Cerulean Bell. Mad Joker will probably be harder than Droll since Eternal Droll early is takeable. Nah, I'm thinking of just slotting in Erosion for, or slotting in Droll Joker for Erosion, and then we just get both, no? Because we've been leveling the shit out of our hands, and we have so much times molt that maybe the plus molt is, like, not that incredibly beneficial to us, especially if we're playing some shit like a straight flush that's already 36 base molt. I have no idea why you have Erosion gold staked. Dude, Erosion is good, I'm not gonna lie. Cerulean is low-key the most annoying. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think the play right now is just see if we can score out of, what's it called? I think the play is see if we can just score out of Violet Vessel with one straight flush, and if we do, we just never reroll here. Because if we reroll and we get Cerulean Bell, it's just over. Like, Cerulean Bell does not work with straight flushes. It's just not happening. That's what I'm really worried about. You'll reroll into Acorn. I mean, yeah, Acorn is not bad. Verdant Leaf is probably, like, the best thing. There's, like, one wild card that could fuck it up, and that's it. Go into boss blind with a star card. I mean, that's assuming that we get one, but if we get one, yeah, that's 100% the play. I think we can just do this and be safe. Especially if we're playing straight flushes, then this is plus molt anyway. I'm on my YouTube account right now. Huge. Let's rip you. We can Hermie, or we can try and go for that star card. Jack shit. Well, there's the star card. Oh, and we get straight flush level. Oh, it's all over the screen. Okay, well, GGWP. We get paintbrush here, and now we just play straight flushes, and we're happy. I do want to see how much straight flush just scores in general. I'm gonna get rid of this blue seal. I do not need that shit. There we go. This is a red steel, so it's a little off, but that's okay. Like, how much does this score just with the red, like with the red steel as well? 700k. So if we get the red steel, we still don't get out of the boss. So yeah, maybe now that we're holding a star card, we can reroll. Knock with the follow. Oh, Nocturnal, I guess. Welcome in. Shock, how does Erosion even work? It's +4 base molt per card in your deck, per like card below your starting deck size. So like if you have 50 cards in your deck, normally you would have 52 cards in your deck, you get +8 molt. But it does scale with abandoned deck, so like you don't get a free you don't get free molt for having 40 cards in your abandoned deck. But like even so. Okay, let's just play this shit. Alright, so we can't one-tap Vessel unless we get lucky card triggers. So I feel like now we just reroll, and if we get Cerulean Bell, we're really sad, but it is what it is. Let's check the Spectral pack, just for no particular reason. Medium. I mean, we're seeing, like, all of our cards. This is not, like, super not worth it, right? Reroll. Leaf is fine. We shit on Leaf. We kind of shit on Leaf. Surely this scores out, no? This does not score out. That's kind of a problem. Wait, could we? No, we can't flush 5. I don't know how strength works, apparently. I mean, we can just play this into like a flush, right? It's not that serious. How does the 4th Joker work in your Jokers? I forgot. This one? It gives you more times mult the more you don't play your most played hand. So, like, my most played hand is straights right now. We haven't been playing straights for, like, a lot of the run, so this has been giving me more times mult because I haven't been playing straights. Things people say while camping? What did I say? What? Spectral pack again. Yo, the deja vu is so silly. It's not like anything that we need to be concerned with at all, but it's just like so silly.
Bro, I've been fighting with Apple and trying to resubscribe for the past like 30 minutes. Finally got it.
Schmeckles with the tier 1. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. That's sick. Appreciate it, Schmeckles. W Schmeckles. We can Hungman. We can death. What would we even death here? Probably an ace from a 6. Because that gives us 3, 4, 2, 3, 3. We could death a 4 here. Oh, wait, no, we have wild 4. So if we were going to death anything, it'd be a 6 into an ace. We'd also just hang 6s, but we have a purple seal, so that's kind of stupid. We could fool for another Neptune, but I think that's kind of diminishing returns at this point. Let's just do this for better straight flush odds. Star Fool. Was there anything in there? We only really care about like low. I guess we don't care only about low straight flushes, but I digress. Yeah, I think Verdant Leaf is just a huge nothing burger. Reroll for nat negatives. Unlucky. Generationally bad start. I always get stuck on the double tag deck gold stake. I think Anaglyph deck is so bad, I'm not gonna lie. I really don't. I dislike Anaglyph deck. My chat knows. My chat knows I really dislike Anaglyph. It's pretty buns. What is the score? The score's like nothing because we have no chip generators, but I think it's fine to just throw away a bullshit hand to find our better hands, right? Straight flushes are what we're doing anyway. Are you gonna raw dog this? Yeah. I mean, the only thing that we would care about for selling jokers is the red steel. But if we can just find 2 straight flushes, which we most likely can because we have the star card, then we're fine to begin with. I guess the star card matters less just than, like, the amount of cards in our deck, but I digress. What the fuck are these draws, dude? These draws are so shite. No 2s have been seen. Should I go for C++? If you have a lot of time on your hands, yes. It's a very big time investment, but like if you want to, I would say go for it. Strength into a straight flush? Oh yeah, we definitely could here, actually. You're so right, bestie. Wait, can we? That might be an old message. No, because we go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, no. You're so right. You're so right. 5 and ace. Yeah. My bad, the chat. My bad. Wait, why are people saying W Schmeckles? What did they do? Oh, ginger syrup. Oh, proud of you for Apple. C++ took me 3 months. Yeah, I'm on like... I mean, I've been doing a little bit of other stuff for the past couple of weeks, but like I'm probably 3 months in, give or take, and I have like I don't know how many left. After this run we'll have what, 16 left, because we're getting 3 right here. Still need to find my glorious Baron seed. Ship it. Nice. Yeah, now just probably regular flush wins, but you know I got a style on them. What does C++ mean? Completion. It's the achievement completionist plus plus. which is getting a gold sticker on every Joker in the game. Are you guys referring to the coding language? No, no, no. Somebody in YouTube chat just asked that as well. Completionist, there's a completionist achievement, which is unlocking everything in your collection. So it's buying everything that you can buy in the game. There's completionist plus, which is beating every deck on every stake. So like every difficulty. And then there's C++, which is get a gold sticker on every single Joker. Good night, Aquay. Thank you for watching, man. I love money, hell yeah. I thought y'all were talking about coding this entire time. Anyway. I love money. Oh yeah, I gotta pay out the prediction. GG's chat, GG's. So what we're like 2 and 2 for tonight, right? That's not terrible. Or are we 2 for 3? What other decks did we play? We played Erratic and Nebula, right? I think we're 2 for 2. Believers getting paid out. I genuinely cannot believe that more people did not vote yay on Abandoned. C+ is a coding language. I'm here for the Erratic deck Baron sticker. I don't think that's happening tonight. We got a streak going. I'm not just gonna reset. We have a 1 streak going. Nebula cooked you? I think I forgot. Yeah. Just got completionist plus. Black deck took the longest and it was awful. Yeah, black deck is horrible. Or is it C++? I don't remember. I think it is C++. I only know C#. I think it's C++ is the programming language, but I actually don't remember. I know C# is the programming language. Does the debuffed card get the sticker too? Yeah, all the debuffed cards get stickers as well. Okay, I'm not taking that shit endless. You could not give me enough money to do that. Okay, so this page looking kind of clean now. We got a Goldie on Mad Joker and a Goldie on Droll Joker. I still need Zany Joker, bro. That's so cringe. Zany Joker is going to be such a clown. There's both C# and C++. Okay. I figured as much, but I was not certain. Black deck is the most hateful deck in existence. Yeah, and it's not close. And it's not close. Glutinous, wow. Bro. I'm not clubbed up. I'm not clubbed up. Sue me. I thought that debuff did not get the sticker. Nah, we're chilling. We're chilling. Chat, let's do checkered. My god, bro. Okay, what are the specific Jokers that we still need? Zany, Crazy. Those are probably both Abandoned or Erratic. No, Crazy is definitely Abandoned deck. Zany is probably Erratic. Or just like something with extra appendages. So discard or blue. Or red or blue. Banner's red. Marble is pretty much anything funny. Maybe blue for like marble because pair scaling needs rocks a lot of the time. Steel is just whatever. Business card is just whatever. Maybe like blue. You don't have gold on club cards. +3 mult. Yeah, true. Explosions, man, with the follow. Appreciate it. Plasma? No, we're not good. We already did yellow. Chat wants to do checkered. That's crazy. I might hate Nebula more. No, black deck's definitely worse. I'm sorry. Nebula sucks, but black is just way worse. To-do list, we just need like a good run otherwise, and then that can be our econ engine. Baron, I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do about Baron. That might have to be Erratic deck or like Plasma or something. I feel like Baron is easier to set up on Plasma. Ghost, maybe. What is black deck? I don't think I ever did it. It's +1 Joker slot, but -1 hand. It's the worst out of all the decks, and it's not close. I, for a fact, hate Nebula more. Anaglyph for C++ is so nice, IMO. Just gamble negative skips. I hate Anaglyph for C++. I'm not gonna lie. You almost never... First off, it's just a bad deck, in my opinion. I don't think Anaglyph is a particularly great deck, but, like, the negative skips are always so poorly timed. And then the negative... Like, especially where we're at, where we're missing 16 jokers out of the whole game. Like, what are the odds that the negative skip actually hits anything? But gamble? True. I'm glad I'm not the only one who agrees about both Black and Nebula. I think Nebula's bad, but I also think Nebula's just kind of is like somewhat of a skill issue on my end. Black deck I just think is awful. Black deck I think will be borderline unplayable until the Blue Stake rework, and even then it's going to be rough, but I think Blue Stake rework is unironically going to buff Black deck so much. It's still going to be annoying, but I think it's going to buff it so much. Black deck is my beloved. Deranged, bro. Blue Stake rework? Yeah. Nebula is nice just because the instant telescope, otherwise it's garbage. I think instant telescope is bad. I think instant telescope is a drawback. Observatory feels worse on the runs that get it because you have one less consumable slot. So like Observatory is already not that great just because you're almost never seeing it, but on the one deck that you can see it more often, it's just bad because it works less. And like the early blinds screw up your early planet packs so much. I just think it's all around bad. I think telescope like anti 2, 3, 4 is completely fine. I think telescope anti 1 is something that the deck has working against it, honestly. I think telescope anti 1 is a drawback. Black deck is definitely worse, but I hate Nebula more because it makes me make mistakes and tilt, which is a worse vibe. Yeah, I kind of understand that, honestly. The -1 discard on Blue Stake, is that reworked or not reworked? They are in the process of reworking it. There's a new content update for this year, and Blue Stake is getting a rework. I'm only hyped for wildcards. Wildcards finally being good is the most exciting. I love that wildcards are gonna actually have like a niche use, but I just full disagree, bro. I think the Blue Stake rework is even like there's supposed to be new jokers coming out and stuff like that. I think hands down, even with new like joker content, even if we get like new challenges, new vouchers, new anything, even as like setting aside all of the new content in the update, I think it's just definitely Blue Stake rework is the best part of the update. That's just my prediction. I think that's gonna make Gold Stake so much easier. I have no idea what they're planning, but Thunkus said it's much better. I think wildcards would be like, I still think they'd be kinda not good, but I think they would be at least playable if wildcards just had an added can't be debuffed. Do you want to play the multiplayer thing for like 5 minutes with 20-second timer so you have to speedrun the whole thing? Speed Balatro? No, that sounds horrible. That sounds terrible. I hate trying to play this game fast. I mean, I play slow and I make hella misplays. Playing this game fast is like the bane of my existence. I hate playing reflexive Balatro. It's so funny when I played it, bro. I would crash out if I played that. It's no thinking. Yeah, that's what I don't like about it, dog. Go forward, don't die. I have to think to not die, bro. My only guess is that they make it whatever number you want to, along with the debuff thing being removed. I think if they did that, they would be broken. Like, genuinely disgusting. If wild cards worked as a wild rank as well as a wild suit, that wild cards would just be the best enhancement, aside from, like, glass. Like, that would just make wild cards so much better than they should be, methinks. Because then they synergize with, like, every joker, which I feel like is somewhat problematic in terms of balancing. I don't know. Maybe I could be wrong. Maybe that'll, you know, maybe that'll be the case. Wish PS5 would be able to get mods. That's fun. True. I mean, even the vanilla game, man. They said the tarot card won't increase the number of wild cards you make because it's already going to be powerful. Yeah, I remember that. Wild would literally be erratic, but for one card. Balatro on the Z-axis. Bro, what? How am I going to get golden jokers stickered up, bruh? Same thing with Joka Jola. How the hell am I going to get a sticker on Joka Jola, bruh? There just ain't no way. Cartomancer finally having a sticker. Cartomancer's first sticker being gold feels so nice. I can't describe it, but it feels so nice. Speed playing is only possible on mobile or PC. Trying to speedrun on console is awful. True. How do you have a gold sticker on Invis? That was like one of the earliest stickers that I got, just because I was like, this is going to be a pain in the ass. I'm getting this. It synergizes with a lot of jokers, but you don't get the value from an actual enhancement like you would Steel Glass or Lucky. I mean, I guess, but like, even so, man, like that's, I don't know. I still feel like that would be kind of broken. My Invis gold sticker came as a nat negative in the final shop. That's crazy luck. Holy. Chat, what if in the big update we get a new effect? I don't know what to call it, but it would be not be able to be debuffed. I mean, yeah, I feel like that's going to be what wild cards are, right? Because I feel like the vast majority of why wild cards are terrible is just because they get nuked by so many bosses. Hi, hello Zed, welcome in. I feel like that's the majority of the problem with wild cards. Like, they already feel underwhelming as an enhancement just because like they don't help boost your score, but also like them getting nuked by like literally a quarter of the boss roster certainly does not help. Hot take, Matador doesn't need a rework and it's good as it is. I disagree. I think Matador is good as it is, but I think it at least needs like an errata, so to speak. I think it needs a new text box. I'm not saying that Matador isn't bad. I think Matador is, or that it is bad. I think Matador is great, but like Matador is so unintuitive to like a new player. Like, you have to think about Matador in the eyes of somebody with, like, 20 hours in the game. Like, Matador is so unintuitive. I mean, I have 400 hours in this game, and I still have to ask chat, like, hey, chat, does Matador work on, like, I don't know, what's a boss where it's, like, unintuitive, where it doesn't work? Like, the Eye, or some shit like that. Or like the Flint. It's just unintuitive is the problem. I used to use Matador in small blinds when I started playing. That's huge. Imagine if you're on the plant and you have a poly red seal indestructible king. That would be cool. I mean, yeah. It works with the Flint, but not the hook. See, that's what I mean. It's just so unintuitive. It makes like Matador is a good Joker with a good effect, but it just makes the way that it's written in the text box just makes absolutely no fucking sense. The blind that costs money per card and it doesn't work. Yeah, see, exactly my point. It just makes absolutely no sense the way that it's written. Like it just needs an errata. I don't think it needs a rework. I don't think it needs a new effect or anything. It just needs like a text box clarification and then it's chilling. They should add flush 4 with the Joker that you can get flushes with 4. What is your opinion? No, flush 4 is it's kind of meaningless. For the first 100 hours in the game, I thought it worked for the whole ante if you did the thing that's the boss, that ante. That's so silly. Flush Jokers already work on 4 of a kind. Wait, do they really? I did not know this. Do they? Make it work against every boss? I feel like you would have to lower the amount of money in that case. Maybe not, honestly. If you use 4 Spade Kings and then throw a Spade 7, that doesn't work. The tribe will activate. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. The throwaway card also has to be same suit. If Wild Flush became a hand, how would it base score? Yeah, wouldn't they have to make a new hand if it was Wild Rank? I feel like Wild Flush is just better than Flush 5 in terms of scoring, no? It's wild, it's randomized every hand. That would be so shit if it was randomized. Matador, what's the effect? It gives you $8 when the hand that you play... here, I'll just pull it up because it's like so intuitive that I can't even remember the shit off the top of my head. Earn $8 if played hand triggers the boss blind ability, but it only works with like a handful of the boss blinds. This doesn't trigger on every boss. Which, like, some of them, it makes sense. Like the wall. Like the wall just being, like, more score. It makes sense that Matador doesn't work on the wall. But that shit not working on the tooth. Or I don't even remember if it works on the flint. But, like, if it doesn't work on the flint, that doesn't make sense. Just, like, stuff like that is unintuitive. Don't tell me it doesn't sound like it would work on small blind. I'm not stupid. I swear. I mean, it does. I don't think it would work on small blind. You have to have 5 wilds, right? Is that harder than getting flush 5? I feel like it's equivalent, right? Well, I guess not, because wilds don't... The suit doesn't matter. So maybe it's like equivalent to 5 of a kind. I don't know. It's still drawing 5 of, like, maybe it's just equivalent scaling to 5 of a kind. Just call it the flushest 5 and add 5 chips. True. For the ones that logically would work but don't, did Local Thunk just forget about them, or why don't they work? I don't know. I don't know if Local Thunk knows either. I'm assuming it's just like something that made sense in his head, and then when he put out the game, it didn't make sense in the players' heads. Which, you know, it's like an unintuitive effect, so that's gonna make sense. Gonna make a mod for Wild Flush. I mean, there's an achievement for playing an all wild cards flush right now. That's like one of the achievements that I'm missing in this game, actually. I'm not gonna do that because I don't know how. Wow. Chatter's lying? Get her? Mod sees this woman? She's lying? Also, Focus, what's up? Download Seal mod if you haven't. Perhaps. It's so peak. Is that's the one that's linked in Vagabond server, right? Or am I tripping? I'll download that. If I remember. Chat, somebody remind me because I will forget, but I'll do it if I remember. I'm missing 1 legendary and my Joker's the middle of the legendaries. You're missing Yorick. Join the club, bro. Join the club. You're missing Yorick. Is that a challenge? Might be. 3 also linked it in our Discord. Oh, actually? I will create a Discord bot that pings you every 10 seconds until you download it. That definitely sounds like you. That definitely sounds like you, for sure. All right. Well, now that we've just sat here and yapped for 20 minutes, I was low-key about to go for another run. But now that I've sat here and yapped for 20 minutes, I think we should just maybe raid somebody. I do not think... I mean, assuming that a winning run goes an hour, I don't think I have another hour in me. Because I would like to sleep before the sun comes up, and I have insomnia as it is. Chat, I joke about that, but it's getting to the point where, like, I legitimately don't know. Because there's some nights where I just sleep like a baby, no issues, and then there's some nights where, like, I'm up until 9 a.m. for literally no reason. It's just like, oh, I can't sleep. That's cool. Raid Unseen Explosion? Yeah, I probably will. Because he seems like he's still going strong. When did he even start stream? Oh, he started, like... not that long ago. Okay. Balatro go Kino. I don't know what the hell that is, but that works for me. I couldn't sleep, so I went shopping at 6 a.m. I bought groceries for the week. Dude, I don't know what it is, but with like everybody being an insomniac for some reason now, but it is what it is. What country are you from? I'm from Netherlands and it is 35 degrees. I'm in the US. I just streamed super late. I was in a stream earlier, but I got bored, so I'm here. Well, I appreciate you stopping by. I'm just gonna throw you back to him, I guess. Wow, you're cheating on Unseen with me? Ooh, I'm telling. Back to hell. That's crazy. Chat, do we have any Europeans that can convert 35 degrees to freedom units for my stupid brain? Here, I can just do it on Google. 95 Fahrenheit. It's a lot. It's 9:17 for me and already hot. Yeah, that's horrible. That early in the morning? Wait, is it early in the morning for you or is it at night? No, it's early in the morning for you. Wow, that's horrible. It's just like what's happening 90% of the time because the mods he plays in are crazy. That's like the main problem that I feel like with modded Balatro. That's like why it doesn't loop me in. Like that's why I want to do more modded Balatro content after I do like C++. And like I want to make modded content more like accessible, if that makes sense. Because I feel like a lot of the time, like I love Unseen as a streamer, but I'll like go into his run and it's just exactly like you said. If I just like pull up to an Unseen explosion run like an hour in, I just have absolutely no, it's like I'm playing, it's like I'm a noob to like vanilla Balatro for the first time again. I just have absolutely no clue what is happening. Shock, do you know what age George Washington died at? What kind of history class ass question is that, bro? Pop quiz ass question. I have no idea, bro. Tomorrow will be 37 degrees and I can't make vids right now because I have a test week. Oh, but from tomorrow I can make vids again. Nice, right? Huge. Well, good luck on your test week, man. On the topic of school, what's 2 to the 9th? I feel like I should be able to do this in my head. I'm gonna attempt to. Isn't it 5:12? Isn't it 5:12? Am I stupid? It's 5:12. Also, you know, Big X the plug. I googled music with my friend on Google, and he came up first. So he's the face of all music. No, I've heard the name. I don't know who he is. Last 2 days, tomorrow and today, and then I'm done with school next year. Exams, huge. Well, like I said, I hope you do well on that, man. Yay, insomnia. Oh, Lily, you got it too. I don't know why it well, I do know why it plagues the people that watch me, the Americans that watch me. It's because y'all are up at this whack-ass time of the night. I mean, that's not the cause for it, but, like, I know why it's so prevalent in the community. It's just nobody can sleep, so y'all watch me, which, like, I appreciate it. But also, sorry that y'all can't sleep. Anyway. Alright, we're gonna raid Unseen. Let me, like, actually grab bro's username so I can properly raid him. Like, professional streamer, by the way. Anyway. Chat! Let me actually, like, hit the raid button before I do my outro. Huge professional streamer, by the way. Okay, we're raiding Unseen. YouTube chatters, if you want to come over to the Twitch and support the raid for the Unseen Explosion. They are a goated streamer. They're one of my day ones. They are my day one as far as collabs. First streamer that I didn't know, like, IRL. That I collabed with, so, you know, I have a particular affinity for him. So if you're on the YouTube and you want to come over to the Twitch, support the raid, I would advise you to do so. If you're in the Discord, !YT, !Discord, you can sub to my YouTube channel for daily Balatro content, and I also have a variety channel that, now that we're not practicing for the Balatro multiplayer tournament, is probably going to have more stuff on it in the coming days. So that would be pretty cool. Exclamation mark Discord to join the Discord and just yap at, you know, like-minded folks about nonsense. And then obviously if you're on the YouTube, just go to the description of the live stream and you can hit up the Discord there. Gangsta, don't exclamation mark feet pics. That's not an actual link. That's crazy. Anyway, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Stay safe, sleep well, and have a good one. We'll probably do more Balatro tomorrow just because I want variety stream to be like a longer stream so I can start it early. Anyway, love you guys. Stay safe, sleep well, and have a good one. W stream.